Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 for what is live stream number 17 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your week is going well. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on from the last stream on Monday morning. Now, Monday morning stream ended half an hour early because the game had crashed, and when it crashes, because we don't use a capture card, it means restarting the whole stream. And sorry about that. And with half an hour to go, it just didn't seem like a worthwhile thing to do at that point, so we stopped where we were. The downside to this is I don't know exactly where the last save was. I think it was outside of the big fight that we was in the middle of having, which means we need to redo that fight. We weren't winning, to be fair, anyway. But I think that's where we're at. We'll know for sure in a second we load in. We're a bit of a sedate one today, if you compare it to yesterday's Elden Ring stream. A massive thank you to everyone who joined us for our first stream of Elden Ring. Very much appreciated. If Elden Ring is what you're after, we are back tomorrow afternoon live for another 4 hours. But today is Baldur's Gate 3. We continue on. So I'm hoping today the plan is to finish this fight to get the final crystal that we need we can then go into the next room involved in the Shar trials. It may even be the end of the Shar trials. We just need this final ball, but it is surrounded by enemies, including the guy the devil has an issue with that wants us to kill him. We've tried this fight a few times and failed this a few times, so we've got to try and think outside the box, I think, to make this work. But, as the game crashed last time, my concern is, where was the last save? Now, we're 53 hours and 30 minutes in. I think this is saved literally just outside the doorway, looking at that. Let's find out as we load in. We need kind of a way of winning this fight. That's the hard part. As I say, we've done this fight a couple of times. We did it before we did the Shar trials. Failed a couple of times. And we did this, I think, twice from down here. And then, obviously, the game crash didn't really help things. Now, we did try sneaking in and grabbing the ball while invisible. The downside to that is you are then seen the minute you pick it up. So, not ideal in that situation. So here we are, we're just outside the room of where we need to go into. What we need is just here. This is what we're after, the Umbral Gem. But stopping us from obtaining the Umbral Gem, if it will show us, it might... the camera angle sometimes is really bad. There we go. These guys up here. That is Jurga, the person in charge. Fire doesn't do anything to him, and yet we have a lot of fire characters, which doesn't help us. Him and his men are guarding what we need. So we need to find a way to do this that's not going to get us in as much trouble as it keeps doing. I've just found a different way in. Hang on. Can we go in this way? I may have found a different way in. And if that's a different way in... the thing is, we do need to fight him at some point. That's the thing. The thing is, we do need to fight him. But, if we can avoid it for the minute, do everything else first. So this leads round into that room. I think we'll still get seen. No, we've been seen.
What the hell has been happening here?
Okay, so this is a different way in. I don't know who saw us first, to be fair. He's up there. So none of those guys saw us. Did they? In relation, we're there. So who saw us? I don't think any of those did. I don't know who saw us, admittedly. I've no idea who saw us. But they did. So now we need to figure out how we're going to take these guys down. And there's a lot of their attacks first before we get an attack in after Karlach. The biggest thing is their attacks are really strong. And that's difficult to defeat. Right, where do we... because I think they're going to run this way, aren't they? I know the camera angles are not helpful. We can't really see that floor above us that easily. But they can run to this edge and shoot down. There's nothing to that side of us, is there? There's a big old chest in there, though. Oh, wow, okay. There's actually a load of gear over this side we haven't actually seen. Right, where do we send Karlach? What can we do to protect ourselves? Obviously, dancing lights was something we tried before. The reason being, everything is quite dark. So because of that, we do struggle to actually get decent shots off at people because of the darkness. So maybe we should do dancing lights here. I'd fully expect us to lose maybe this first attempt, by the way, just because I know how many we've tried this a couple of times and failed this a couple of times. So there is a chance we failed this again today. Just trying to move her behind cover, essentially. I think that's kind of it. She can't do too much else because of where we are. Okay, big guy. Okay, so they are bombs that he places, that's fine.
Before you die.
He'll go invisible when he wants to as well. Where are these guys going to go? If they all dash first turn, that's not too bad. They're immune to fire. That's one big thing they're immune to that really messes us up because most of our characters are good with fire. Right, these guys are going to turn around and fire down. That was my concern of these guys. I think we're okay. There we go, there's arrows, crossbows. It was only 4 damage there, wasn't too bad. He's going to dash. If they dash, that's their main move done. So we know they won't attack the same turn. So all we've had is 1 crossbow fire off. Okay, our turn. We've got these bombs down here. We'll need to pick those up, but we can wait for Karlach. From where I am, the target's too far. Yeah, we're outside our range of firing there. Now, who fired up at us? Up here, isn't it? So I could back up and try and get a shot at them too. Is my thinking. Or the only I've got to find the best way of doing this. We've started to use a lot more potions and things because I just think it's the better way of doing damage. What do we got? We have got grease we can use to make them fall over. That would help us. We have got acid vial, but I'd rather wait till it's closer for that. I think grease might be the way to go here, you know. I'm just thinking they're going to come down this way to get to us, I think. Obviously we can't do fire near the grease, as that would explode and they're immune to fire damage. I'm just going to stay there for a minute, I think, for us. Okay. There'll be 3 more attacks by those. Most of them should just be movements, I think. As I say, we've done this fight a couple of times and failed a couple of times. If they all stay in a group like that, it helps us if they're in a group like that. That really does. And we'll try and get the Guardian out as well if we can. I'd like to be able to get him upstairs. They've got to be near him to be able to really use its full effect. Okay, crossbow bolts down from the top there. Gale's turn next as well. So this is a tough fight. That's the thing. The big guy can go invisible, which also doesn't help us. Gale's hit with crossbow again. They're all on that edge there, aren't they? They're all up there on that edge. So I need to do something to that edge. Move Gale this way. What have we got that we can use on them on that edge? Let's have a quick look at these guys. So fire, poison, and cold. There is no point using any of those. Anything other than those are useful. Fire, poison, and cold. See, acid damage might be a good thing to do here. That's poison, which doesn't help us. Acid could be handy. We could throw a vial of acid up there, actually. Can we throw an acid that high up, though? There is a disadvantage because we're on low ground. Potentially we could hit 3 of them here. Let's try it. Oh, that was decent damage. I say decent damage actually. None of them. He took 5. He took none. But they're all standing in the acid. Reduces armor class by 2. That's not bad. We'll try and do his minor. I can't do a minor illusion up there, can I? Right, we do need to get him somewhere where they not be able to shoot him so easily. But their armor class is now -2. So that's something. I'm hoping I can get a guardian up there. Miss. Luckily I missed there, the crossbow shot. Because of where they're standing, I've just wondered when we can get a spirit guardian up there. Don't want to protect where we are. I want a spirit guardian to be up there, which is Guardian of Faith. Yes. I need to. The annoying thing is with the camera, it zooms you out when you want to be up there. So she can't do it above her then, by the looks of things. I was hoping to place him above the Spirit Guardian, but we can't. Oh, that's annoying. If we can get him above, that would be ideal there. What else have we got? I potentially could get a spiritual weapon up there. That's something we possibly could do. My hope was we could get something else up there, but I don't think it's going to happen. We could throw acid up there again, reduces armor class, but we still haven't got something up there to do damage. Although we can, because we can send the spirit weapon up as well. Keep them busy up there. And we can't use fire or anything like that. That might not be a bad shout. Can she won't have it on her to throw, but we should be able to throw acid vial here. Oh no, she can't throw because she's not holding it. What else can we do? See, Sacred Flame, we could probably do that up there. I don't know if it'll give us... It's because we're low down, that's the only other issue. It's not going to be that high. My hope was we could send a Guardian up, but it's not going to happen. Sunbeam won't work from where we are. Yeah. Although it shows that she's able to do it up there to a degree, but she can't actually do it from where she is. Resistance. There's a couple of things like Blessing of the Trickster I think we need to have a look at getting rid of. Right, spiritual weapon. It doesn't really matter what it is. If we go for a level 3, it should be fairly strong. Can I stick that upstairs? You're not going to allow me to do that upstairs either, are you, from here? So normally we can do this above us, but we can't here for some reason. It might be she needs to move back to have a better view. Because now she should be able to, there we go, she should be able to see up to... I wonder now if we can do Guardian. Not enough space. So although she can now see, she's not close enough to really put a Guardian in the way. So let's try and move there. Can we still see up? I can see over here a little bit better. It's not going to allow us, I don't think. Guardian would do a lot of damage here if we can get one up there. Oh no. She's got no movement left really now either. I was really hoping to get something up there. We could, a spirit weapon might be able to go up there still. Which is better than nothing. Well, not what I was aiming for. Spirit weapon can go in a lot further, that's the thing. Let's do that. Let's go behind those. There we go. Spirit weapon is there. Oh, we can actually hit these guys now as well. So the ones with acid damage, that means they're armor's a lot less. I missed. Do you know what? Do you know what the most frustrating thing is when you miss? It really is frustrating. Sacred Flame. Can you do that up there? Because we can see him now. Obviously, this guy is acid affected. We'll try and see what happens. 7 damage. I was hoping more because of the damage to the armor, but unfortunately not. Right. Obviously, we've got these bombs are going to go off as well, which is an issue. We can pick up some with Karlach, but not all. She's got one of them there. So she's got a massive amount of movement. Let's get her there. Obviously, we've got the ones coming down there, haven't we? I don't think we can throw this from where we are. Path is interrupted because I've got to stand in behind a pillar to try and stay safe. Annoyingly. Although, yeah. She hasn't got the movement really to do anything else there. I was just trying to keep her safe was my idea. What we might do actually is another Dancing Lights. Do we lose the first one though? If we do a second Dancing Lights? I'm not sure if we do or not. So actually maybe not there then. How much movement have we got? We've got nothing really on her, the movement wise. There's not really much we can do really. Dancing Lights, I'm not sure if we lose the first one if we do it, so I don't want to do that if we can avoid it. Can we throw anything? Maybe another load of grease would be handy. Although from where she won't be able to see anything. I think we're best... Do you know what? We could call in the ogres. I didn't think of this till just now. We have got the ogres we can call in with the horn. That might be worth a shot. Just because we are struggling to defeat these. I think we call in the ogres. Where's the horn? So that's not the right horn. That's one horn, but that's not the right horn. Where's the other horn? I'm going to call in the ogres. Like I said, we've had this fight a few times, struggled a few times.
They can't hear the horn.
Oh, they can't hear the horn. Oh, okay, that didn't help. I was so hoping the ogres would come and help us here, but no, the ogres can't come and help us because they can't hear the horn inside Shar's temple. That's annoying. Okay, these guys are dashing down. That's not too bad for us. Them dashing down isn't a bad thing. They're probably all gonna. Them two. What are they gonna do? I thought they was gonna attack the weapon. No, he's gonna go for us. Okay. Next one, are you attacking the weapon, or you? No, you're gonna do a crossbow shot at us, aren't you? So he's no longer affected by acid. So it might be worth doing acid up there or grease maybe if we can get a decent shot up. I know we've got these two here as well to think about. See, Hail of Thorns might be a decent one because they're both together there, to be fair.
Don't waste
And they're lit up as well. If we do level 2. It's only 25%. That's mad. You'd think that'd be a lot higher, wouldn't you? What else have we got? Shatter. It's only a 20% for Shatter, to be fair. Blinds, obscures creatures. There is a chance. Fog cloud. From where I am, I'm not going to be able to do it. Maybe fog cloud up there would have been a good one to do. I can't believe that's such a low percentage for what damage it should do. I think we'll do it anyway. I think that's our best bet at this point. Did a decent amount of damage, considering what it said. That actually was a decent amount of damage in the end to both of them. More to the person in front than the other. It was a decent amount of damage. I'm going to have to stay there, I think. Right, what are they going to do next? He might shoot from there. No, he's going to dash. Cam, no, blah, blah, blah. Good morning, how are you? No ogres in, yeah, I've just realised that by using the horn. The fact they wouldn't come to us. It was only a chance. We needed to think of a way outside the box to help win this fight, because we've struggled with this fight a little bit before. How are you this morning? At least the halberd up there is keeping them busy, which is kind of, that was more the plan of it, more than them actually using it. It was more to keep them busy. Okay, lightning bolt. Can't do it from down there, can he? Because we've got to be further back. So let's go back a bit.
With haste.
Because we know they're not immune to lightning. No one's... I don't know who we're going for. Target is blocked. How is the target... Have I not got a direct line of sight? Oh no, you've got to do it. It's directly across, isn't it? I always forget which spells do what sometimes. We have... There's no point doing Scorching Ray. Could apply grease up there. Grease might be... Oh, we got Acid Splash. We can only go to that edge there by looks at... Oh, we can go over this side for these two. Yeah, we can get it to around there for those two. We'll try that. One saved, one took 11 damage. Still not very... We're not doing enough damage though, are we? That's the problem. Okay. Okay, let's see what they do next. I just don't think we're doing enough damage for what they're doing to us. Axe's turn, obviously we can do... Hopefully... Spirit Weapons is going to be out shortly anyway, so we're just going to see what damage we can do. Are they all still 45? I thought we'd hurt some of... Them two are the ones we've not damaged then, aren't they? Yeah. The only thing we can redo is that. Critical miss.
Can't afford to let up.
Right. I really wanted Spirit Guardian up there. It's not going to allow us to. I could send the second weapon up. That might be a way forward here. We'll go for that. Another level 3. And go this side this time. Because the other one was nearly out anyway, it made sense a second. I should have waited maybe a turn. I didn't think about it would get rid of the first one, to be fair. Right, Sacred Flame. Bit of damage there. Not amazing, but it's something. Let's move it there. What's Covert Critical? I hadn't seen that before. As long as you've had empty range assured, the number needs to roll a critical hit while attacked. Oh, okay. It's because of the armor she's wearing. Oh! So the bombs she carried... We've never had that before. Last time we carried the bombs, they didn't explode. That one obviously did. Right, we've got 3 of them in a group here. We've got to find a way of taking the 3 of them down, ideally. And it can't be using fire. Because obviously fire... We need to use that on the big guy. And the branding smite. But yeah, we can't use fire because they're immune to it. What can we do instead? This is where acid or something would be helpful. They're immune to poison as well. I don't really want arrow. Ice is also something else we can't use on them because it won't do anything. We have got arrow of of Ilmater. That might do some damage, but it's not going to do it to anyone else bar the one we throw it at. Lightning damage might be worthwhile here, actually. We move her out slightly. And then we've got arrow, lightning arrow. Because it will do damage to all three here. Let's see if we can get some damage on them. Okay. Did a decent amount of damage on one. Bane gives them saving throws and attack. That's a penalty of attack rolls and saving throws. That's good. She does get a bonus attack here, but you can't use another type of arrow. Look, some more damage. Okay, I think we're best to move her behind. There we go. I'm just trying to protect anyone from arrows and stuff. That's the big thing. Okay, where we... There's the big guy. She did just take 16 damage. They've jumped over the grease there. That's bad. Yeah, Karlach's in trouble. I thought she would be safe there, but obviously not. Nice miss. Didn't miss the second though. She's in big trouble. Yeah, this isn't going the way I'd hoped, this fight. As I say, we've had trouble with this fight before. This isn't the first time. Right, what can we do now? Obviously, she's under attack. This guy is nearly down, and I can get him down now. Or at least do a decent amount of damage, I think. There we go, he's down. Wow, they rolled 34, that's mad. Go on then. Nice critical hit there, did a decent amount of damage. We had nothing left, have we though, other than Misty Step. Just thinking, where can we get to? Obviously I want them to come after us a little bit, but I need to try and separate them out, I think. Right, that's our turn done. What's he going to do? Still going after Karlach then. Karlach's down. Why would you jump into the acid? There was always a chance we'd lose Karlach, pushing her in a bit too much. Gale's nearly down as well. As I say, this fight we've tried a few times.
Much more.
And struggled. Let's move him this way. Lightning bolt, I don't think he's close enough to do it from where he is. No. It will do some damage there, but is it worth it from there? Was he not dead? Hang on. Oh no, it's the one next. There is a... There's one on. He's standing on someone, isn't he? Effectively. We could try lightning from here. It would be better if there's more than one in the way, but it's. I suppose it's better than nothing at this point. It did a decent amount of damage. That was a massive amount of damage to that. We'll try a minor illusion to try and get these guys just to back off a little bit for a minute, if we can. Both failed investigation rolls. Okay, we need to get her near enough to Karlach to get Karlach back up. That's the other thing. We're not going to get that far, are we? I don't think. I don't think we're going to be close enough to get Karlach up. Healing word. I know we can. We can get Karlach up here. We have to use their best one to do so. Karlach is up. How long for? I'm not sure at this point, but Karlach is up at the very least. I don't think we're close enough to heal Gale, are we? No, we can't touch him from where we are. Okay, 10 and 6. Let's try 42%, 42. Let's try Sacred Flame on that one. Saved it. Saved it. Okay, Karlach. Can't attack because she was down last turn. Obviously, we need to get her out of the way if we can. It's not really out of the way, I must admit. Oh, I forgot about attack of opportunity. I should have thought about that, and I didn't. Is she now free of attack of opportunity? She is. Yeah, I didn't think of attack of opportunity, and I should have done. Kind of pointless healing her if you're just going to let her take damage straight away, isn't it? She needs health. The problem is, you went into this fight after doing all the Morrigan trials. Went into this fight with no health, no healing. That was the issue. I'm just thinking, I'll just turn her invisible for a turn just to help her, really. Because we have the amount of different potions and things we've got. Drink. Karlach is now invisible. At least it means she won't be downed, is my thinking.
Fight's gotten stale, little rabbit. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Okay, 11 damage on us for the big guy. Yeah, that way she just stays a bit out of trouble, is my thinking. Gives her a chance we can get to a position where we can heal. Gal's been hit again. Gal's going to be going down this turn. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of knew Gale might be down this turn. Right, we have got this guy here. Well, this advisory is too dark because we lost Karlach's light. Hopefully we can still do it. There we go, he's down. Fantastic. Have we got a line on this guy? We have got a disadvantage, but we can hit him. We might as well give it a go. He's nearly down anyway. He's down as well. Okay, we're down 2. Obviously, we know the big guy's above us here. And so I need to get to a position where potentially he can't shoot at us. Would be nice.
Have to keep going.
Let's just move there. I know what we need. The Umbral Gem is there. That's what we need. Again, without any healing, we are kind of in trouble here. Unless there's something we can drink that can help us. Initiative doesn't really help us. Lightning resistance doesn't help. Mind reading, drow, oil accuracy. No, none of the oils really help. Antidote. Dark vision. That might be not so bad because it means we can see in the dark to be able to shoot better in the dark. Let's do that. It doesn't mean we won't be affected by the darkness when it comes to shooting. Right, we know Gale's down. Obviously, we'll try and get him up. That was a decent miss there. Okay, we've got to get Gale up ideally. So, mass healing word, I think, is our best bet here. That even heals Karlach as well, which is something. And then from there, we're still going to need to heal Gale as well. There we go. Gale's got a bit more on him now, at least. Right. We know they can't. They can shoot from above us here. Just there. They can shoot down to here. We go in a little bit. I don't think they can.
Got to press on.
So which means they've got to come down this way next. Is my thinking. We've got to try and get them down. Come down one way. Does leave Gale a little bit exposed there. Karlach's turn. She is invisible. I don't know if she can... If she froze, would that make her... I suppose that will make her non-invisible, wouldn't it, if she froze something? Well, I'm just going to move her over here. Obviously, we need more healing. That's kind of a guaranteed. Okay, he's gone invisible again. I kind of want her to sneak up behind him and do the move she's got that stops him being invisible. Okay, so they even being there, they could still shoot. That was my concern. I didn't think they'd be able to from there. They can. And we can't shoot them. No, path is interrupted. I would need to move. To get a shot on him, I need to either be over here, I think. I don't think that's enough either. We're putting ourselves in the firing line a little bit, and we haven't got much health, but got to try and do something to do some damage here. So we've got this guy here. Even though we've got Elixir of Dark Vision, it's still saying too dark. Critical miss. Try again. Miss as well. Why is it we've got Dark Vision and yet it's still saying too dark? I didn't think that was a thing, to be fair. Can see it in the dark. Oh, the 12. It's more than 12 meters away, isn't it? Yeah, it's the 12 meters. I didn't pay attention to. Yeah, we're going to be down. We're not downed yet, but I thought we're very close to being downed at the very least. Right, Gale.
With ease.
Obviously he can't attack. And we haven't really got anything for him, to be honest. Can't heal either, that's the problem. Can't throw, so that's kind of him done. Are we going to be down this turn? Yeah, we're downed. Not ideal. Okay, what can we do here? Aid is probably our best bet. But we're too far away from ourselves. We'll have to go. I don't even think we're going to be close enough here, to be fair. How big's the circle for aid? She needs to be around here, I think. Aid to work. As I say, I've had this fight a couple of times and it's not really gone well, and this one I'd say is not going well either, to be fair. I think even there might be a tricky. I wouldn't say that, Andrew. Good morning, how are you? Okay, the 8, so again, aid isn't, it's not close enough. I can't use, that's annoying, I messed up. Healing word we can't use because we used their optional there. Which means I can't heal our character this turn. Cure wounds you've got to be able to touch. I messed up there. Yeah, I've messed up massively. We're gonna hope our character survives his down state, I think, really, more than anything else. Okay, I think our best bet here is potentially throwing an acid vial again. I want to. I'll have to send it to her, won't I? Now she should be able to throw it. My thinking is we throw it over here. They've got to come down here to come get to us. So they'll pass through the acid. Is my thinking. Right, Carla, I kind of want to get her up top. If we can get her upstairs while she's invisible, I think that works to our advantage. I don't know how far we can get her here.
Easy.
I know she's not got much health. Why did that not jump? Okay, for some reason it didn't jump her. 28 damage there. We are, like I say, we're going to have to redo this, I think. There's a couple of things we can do differently. I think drinking dark vision would help, so we can see in the dark better. And it's going to be where we come in to start the fight. Obviously, we came through this way because we didn't realise he could see us. But there might be a better way in, I think, that we've got to really try and do. But yeah, we're all in trouble here. Dash means he shouldn't. I don't think he's going to fire because he's dash. It's alright. Okay, Gale. Where are we going to get Gale? He's got lots of magic, none of it useful. Not at this point, anyway. I suppose webbing. We can put some webbing on the floor. It's all about, if they try and come down to us, it's all about trying to do what we can from there. But obviously we need to get them to come to us, ideally. We have got grease. Doesn't go very far though, does it? Let's try that. As I say, it's just about trying to get them down to us. Whether we can entice them down is a different story. But that's what we need to do. Thanks for the like, it was much appreciated. I've got a feeling we're going to be redoing this fight. She's got momentum. Spurred on my sense of urgency, the affected entity's movement speed's increased. Oh, okay. Well, we obviously need to heal everyone. Why can't we... outside of combat, okay. Healing word would get him up. What about aid? She needs to move a little bit, I think, to get aid to be... We're not going to be... I don't know how we can get close enough, actually. For aid to work. What about jumping? No, we can't jump because then we can't use healing word. If we mess this up. Just trying to get everyone encompassed in the healing with aid, but I don't think it's going to happen. And healing word is all well and good. It's a bit of health for him, I suppose, but he could be down very quickly again. She also needs to heal herself, ideally. And let's move her as well, if we can. To over there. I'm just trying to stay away from where they can fire from. And then hopefully they come down towards us. That's kind of my hope. Karlak, we want her up, but I'm going to be careful here. Obviously we put the grease and everything down. Don't think she'll be able to jump over that now because we've kind of used all her movement. There's no hidden path to top of all the enemies. Yeah, that's what we previously tried this fight and we'd come in this way. We'd previously come in this way round the top. Here. We'd come in this way previously as well. We've tried a couple of times this fight on the last stream and failed in different ways. This one was a different way this time. I think it is just getting the best start you can to go, and being below them doesn't help. I think if we fail this fight, which I fully expect us to, I think, like you say, we need to go in from the top again like we did before. I think that's our only option here, really. And obviously Karnak has got an ability we can use on the big guy that stops him turning invisible as well.
Too much to bear.
As I say, I've got a feeling our character's going to be down again in a second. But yeah, there's different things we can do, but as we've tried this fight a couple of times and we've failed a couple of times, so I didn't think this one would be that much better, to be fair. Okay, what do we do? From where we are now, obviously we can attack them. I know we were put up last time, weren't we? So we can't attack them. Problem is they can shoot us, and we can't get far enough away, I don't think. No. We're not going to get far enough away to be out of their line of sight. Potentially. Can't get over there though, can we? No. I think they'll still be able to hit us, or at least the big guy will be. Although it's not his turn again, so we may do another healing word. Potentially. Okay, Shadowheart wasn't as out of the way as I thought. There we go, we're down the game. I think, to be fair, I think we need to start this again. We're not winning the fight. I can't see a way of us bringing this back. So, let's reload. We knew this fight would be the first thing we do today, and we knew this fight would be hard. And it is proven to be. It's just tough. We need the Umbral Gem, the Umbral Crystal. We've got to do this fight. We've got to find a tactical way of doing it that works better for us. We did see around the back there was a chest that we can take. I don't know what's in it. I don't know if there's something good in there that we could use. But we'll have to see if their view on it is going to stop us getting to it. First of all. And then we've got to try and set ourselves up in a way where they don't see us until it's too late, kind of thing. Okay, if we go this way. So, the chest I saw was actually over here. Oh, there's a big chest over here. Their viewpoint currently is up there. The only other, can they view us down here? Because I wondered if we could get back up top over here and attack from up there. Ignoring that chest for the time being, can we get round and up and across? No, been seen. That definitely wasn't what I intended. I was hoping we'd get up the stairs. There is another way to get upstairs. We'd have to go all the way back on ourselves. Yeah, this is not the start of the fight I wanted to hit. That's the guy that saw us. Okay. Can we make this work is the question. I don't know if you can from here. If we're in the doorway, can we be hit? It's all going to depend on that angle, isn't it?
Covered.
I think there's a chance we may be able to stay out their way for a minute and let them come down a bit. Potentially. One of them might get hit in while we're here. But potentially we might be able to stay out the way for a minute. Dancing lights, we might as well do that over in the middle there. There we go. We didn't drink any dark vision or anything either, did we, beforehand? Normally, I was going to do that, wasn't I? Drink dark vision to help us. And I completely forgot before we got... I didn't think we'd get seen there, to be fair. Let's have her drink that. There's only one of them can move. Okay, so he is coming straight down then. Which is handy. So from where we are now, can I attack big guy? Path is interrupted. Okay, we're not an angle to attack him from there. We also know they're coming down though. So we need to obviously get a bit closer here. Not enough movement. Come back a bit. Can't get there, can I? Furthest I can get is there.
Breathe deep and move.
Obviously, we need to try and do as much as we can inside there, ideally. Let's get a companion out with us as well. They're immune to poison, so I don't think the wolf spider's any good to us. Raven. Maybe the boar, you know. Or no, bear. Let's do bear. Let's get the bear in there. And hopefully you can draw some of their attack away from us, kind of thing is my thinking. We also want to drink our potion of dark vision as well, as we're going to be doing a lot of firing from distance. There we go. Okay. I don't know how much damage they can do from where they are. That's my concern here. That was a miss, luckily. Just because two of them, Shadowheart and Gale, are quite out in the open. And I think they're going to be able to do some damage from where they are. That's Gale, isn't it? Wasn't too bad though. What are these guys going to do? More damage on Gale. Gale does seem to take a lot of damage with these guys. They do kind of aim for him, it seems. More so than some of the others. What's he doing? Okay. Bear taking an attack. That's good. We want the bear to kind of absorb some of their damage, their attacks. Because the bear will keep them busy. Okay, Gale's turn. How far can he get in here?
Look to Queen 6.
And then with him, if we do Grease, let's. Don't know. I don't know. I don't want to do it on the fire, do we? That's the thing. I'm going to try and do it so that it actually encompasses them, but I don't think from here we can. No. Not close enough for Blight. Ray of Sickness. No, we haven't got the movement from where he is now. He hasn't got any way of doing anything in here, really, has he? Let's just see if there's anything else we could do. Obviously, we could just blow him up and take everyone with us. And that's something we could do. Flammable webbing. Where can the problem is it's flammable, so we don't want to do it anywhere where there's going to be fire. Yeah, we don't. I think Gale's just going to have to stop there for his turn. Now the concern is Shadowheart, obviously now been out in the open for 4 of their turns. So we want to get Shadowheart kind of out of the open as well. See if we can potentially put one of our weapons up near where they all are, just to take some of the heat away from us as well. Thing is, they now can't shoot us by the looks of things. Not that easily. That one can't. That was a nice miss though. So they're having to move to get into better positions, which helps us. He's going to shoot. Okay, 7 damage. That's okay. Take that one's going to shoot at the bear, I would assume. As I say, my main thinking is trying to draw them to us. And that would give us the advantage if we can draw them down. Okay, Shadowheart's turn. So Gale was being shot before, wasn't he? From up here. So this guy can kind of see him. Shadowheart, the problem is she hasn't got really anywhere else to go. I'm going to ignore the bombs. I don't think there's any point picking them up. Let's get her. Where can she get to? Kind of there. And then let's summon her weapon in. Obviously, we've got to try and save the Guardian, I think. We can get a Guardian in as well. And the toughest Guardian we can do. That would be... Oh, not that one. That's not the Guardian I'm thinking of. This Guardian. But she needs to be in a position where she could cast it within that circle. That would be ideal. But yeah, her weapon at the minute will keep them busy again. All types of damage is halved anyway against them. So I don't think it really matters which one of these we send in. I do generally prefer the Great Axe, to be fair. So we can get this thing in over here. Don't think we can get it high at all. No. Didn't know if we'd have an angle from where she is. No. It's only within her sight range. So let's get that there then. Again, it's about keeping the enemy focused on other things but us. Effectively. I don't mind them taking them down. I just don't want them focused on us as much. That's kind of it for the minute, I think. She can still heal. Well, she's still next to Karlak though, so I don't think it's worth healing anyone. Okay, Bear's turn. I'm not going to be able to get the bear up there this turn, I don't think. Path is too far interrupted. No, we're not getting him up there. We get him to there, potentially. Give him the weapon. Okay, Karlak's turn. Bombs are gonna go off, so we're gonna ignore the bombs anyway. Where do we get Karlak? We need to get her to the big guy, so I think she needs to drink the potion of invisibility. And then we need to get her to the big guy, because she's got a move that stops the big guy turning invisible. If we make her invisible, and get her up top, and then hopefully that way, we'll stop the big guy turning invisible as well. I did actually just realise we've got a potion we can use, when we're really at that point of no return. We've got that one. Elixir of half elven healing. Heals all our teammates too. Where is our potion of invisibility? That one. Okay, Karlak is now invisible. As I say, we've got to try and get as close to their big guy as possible. And then we'll try and use her move, which is the Legacy of Avernus, Branding Smite. It marks them with light and prevents them from turning invisible for 10 turns. If she can stay concentrated, though. That is the other downside. Right, they've got one attack. This guy's going to move. Or he's going to attack the bear, I would assume. No, he's moving. Attack of opportunity there. Right, our turn. Obviously, arrows will be handy now, I think. Let's go there. This guy's in the light, to be fair, so taking him out, we could just range attack. Do some damage now. 12 damage there. Let's go again. 15 damage that time. It's not bad. That's kind of it, really, for damage we can do to him. I want to put myself in a position where we can't get hit, though, if we can. Okay, we've got to wait for them to take their turns. There's a nice mist there, that helped massively. So big guy's just there on that corner, which does give them a shot down to where Shadowheart is. So we've got to think about that, where to move her to avoid that happening. Nice miss, that's helping. What's this guy going to do? Dash. Okay, dash means they're not attacking. Dash is a movement action, so it does mean he won't attack this turn. There's a nice big group of them all together up there that I'd love to deal with in one go, but it's just so difficult to get that angle on them from where we are. We need to take this guy down though if we can. So I don't think he's going to do it in his turn. This guy's one of the first turns though, isn't he? So he's not actually going to do too much, to be fair, from where he is. There's another guy coming down up there though we've got to be aware of. Problem is, all our magic is based on... Our magic is all fire-based, and these guys are immune to fire. Let's try and web the path they have to come down. They'll probably jump over it, but if we do two, potentially their jump won't be enough, is my thinking. There we go. So webbing there, hopefully. That will hopefully slow them down. I know it can be set on fire, but that doesn't help us because fire doesn't. They're immune to fire damage. Right, we've got 4 of their attacks to kind of avoid now. Let's see what they do. Fingers crossed they dash. It means they won't hit us, at least. No. They're going for Shadowheart down there. It's a good miss. We need the misses to keep coming on their side, not ours. Look at that big group, though, just waiting for us up there. That was 4 damage. That's okay. The original plan for this fight, when we went back and did it again this time, I wasn't planning the fight from where we were. I was hoping to get above them, potentially, and do a fight that way, but we got seen when we didn't think we'd get seen. So we're a bit unprepared for what the original plan was. which is why they have this advantage at the minute from where they are. Right, this weapon, we might as well go and attack this guy with a great axe slash. Didn't take him down, only 6 damage. It's not ideal.
Got to focus.
Okay, Shadowheart. We need to get this guy down. I don't want the bear to have to attack. Let's do Sacred Flame. It's only 36%. It's so poor. 55. Ranged attack might be better here then. Just not massive damage though. I think we'd be all better with Sacred Flame, to be fair. Only 5. It wasn't what I wanted. Only 5 damage. Okay. Mass Healing Word is the one we need to remember. Okay, where can we put her? She's potentially safe for a minute. I think there's not too bad. They obviously can come down here and attack, but they would have to rush, I think, to get anywhere near her. I don't know if is it a waste to heal the bear potentially, when I can just summon another one. I don't know, is it? I suppose the longer we keep the bear in the game, the better. So let's heal the bear. It's the bear's turn next anyway. I want to obviously take this guy down if we can. 1 down. Fist of Fury trophy achieved. I'm not sure what that's for, but we'll take it. That's kind of him done, isn't it? Yeah, that's him done. At least we've taken 1 down. It's better than none. Okay, obviously Karlak, we've got to try. We're still trying to get her upstairs. Can we? Can't really jump anywhere from where we are. I get there though. Don't want her on the web. We are going to have to jump over that web if we can.
Got it.
There we go. So she's getting up there. How many turns have we still got invisibility for? 9 more turns. She's probably going to need backup once she's upstairs, though. That is the downside.
Where do I go from here?
Right. So 1 down. Too many to go. Can we get an angle on that guy, maybe?
Wonder if the
I don't know if we're going to leave ourselves a little bit open, though, here. Outside normal range and dark. Even with dark vision, it's still dark. That's the problem. I thought after drinking dark vision, it wouldn't be as bad, but it's still saying it's too dark. Need to remember to put Barks. If they suddenly start attacking us really heavily, we need Barks to get on. Cass, good morning. How are you? Keller is surprised happy for you that you're playing 2 Game of the Year at the same time. Oh yeah, this one got Game of the Year, didn't it? I always forget they won Game of the Year. Okay, 14 damage and a miss is better than nothing. It wasn't ideal though. Okay, big guy. Has he got an angle? Anyone who's going to move? Okay, he's moved. Obviously he's invisible. He was invisible. He's knocked us prone. Or has he knocked the bear prone? Bear is prone. Okay, Karlak is making her way up. She's getting there. All the bombs exploded, but he's now throwing more bombs down. But they're in a position that doesn't affect us. Only the bear that was really in the way of them. We can get, if they all come down this side, we've got acid and stuff we can try and use on them there. That would be ideal. Obviously, there's webbing there. We've got to do enough of it that they can't jump over the webbing, essentially. I think the majority of these are going to dash, which means they're not attacking us. But yeah, Elden Ring won the last vote. This won the vote before that. You know, you guys make the decisions, not me. That's just how it's come to be. But how are you today then, Cass? Yeah, we've kind of gotten to a position where we wanted, which is them moving towards us. We haven't taken much damage. Oh, he's going to shot him from there. Who can he aim at? He got... that's bad. Web's gone because Web was concentration. That's annoying. Just managed to get an angle on Gale there. So the web that we had here is now gone, but there is something else we can use here, I think. Grease level 1. Let's get some grease up there. Does this require concentration as well? Let's go back. Let's just check it. Does it require concentration? No. I didn't actually realise web did. Yeah, I didn't actually spot the web. I should have noticed that was the case. We have got shatter. Not enough movement to get there. It's not quite close enough for shatter. Okay. I think grease is probably a good thing here. What's the difference level 1, level 2? I'm guessing size. The amount of grease. Okay, let's put grease there. Obviously grease can also be used fire on, but these guys are immune to fire. So we knocked two of them are prone and one isn't. So these two, because they were prone, that's a disadvantage for them. Let's move him there. Okay. These should all have to move now, I think. Lies boss under ring is an optional boss. Oh really? Oh wow. Yeah, the stone cat one was an interesting one. It definitely plays into that stubbornness where you don't want to give up, you've got to keep trying. Definitely plays into that narrative, I think. Now the only downside for these guys all congregating in the same place is we've got to get kind of like past them. Obviously she won't get seen while she's next to them, but we need to get her past them. And that could be a problem. He saved himself from grease there. He nearly fell down, but he didn't. Is he going to attack as well? No, he dashed. Okay. That's good for us. The bear is down, unfortunately. The dash is done. What's this guy going to do? If anything, he's got a shot from most of us, I think. Yeah. Who's he attacking? Gale. They don't seem to like Gale, do they? Okay. We need to... The bear's in the way of the axe. The axe can't get to the guy because of the bear. So, can we do the bear first? Bear can actually attack. I didn't think he'd be able to because it was prone. It's a bit of damage. If he tries to move now, it's an attack of opportunity, isn't it? Okay, so that means that the axe is going to be stuck. Yeah.
I'm ready.
So whatever happens, the axe is stuck, I think. Can't reach destination there. I suppose, yeah, provokes an attack of... What? How is it an attack of opportunity? It's nowhere near him. If he can't attack, how is it an attack of opportunity? Okay, well, the axe can't move then. You'd think if it was an attack of opportunity, the axe would be able to attack the other guy himself, but he can't. What about... Can I not fly to... Ah, okay, that won't get an attack of opportunity. There we go. Won't be able to attack the... oh yeah, we can still attack this turn. Okay, ideal. That worked. Critical miss. Seriously. The boss you thought yes, there was a cat, but his name was Burial. Oh, I didn't even see the name. I did say it was a stone cat, to be fair. We've only just started it, Cam, so I don't know which bosses are which.
My faith will protect me.
Right. Obviously, we've got this guy here. We've got these guys there as well. Can I now summon a Guardian? Target too far. Oh, the Guardian could take a lot of those down for us. So I'm hoping we can do this. This could save this fight for us. Ah, you can't... I can put it there. But I can't put it there. Why can't I just... Yeah, I don't think we can do what I wanted to do here. So I can put this Guardian there. for 10 turns, and this Guardian will attack them. I was hoping for a better place for them than that, but it does mean they're coming past the Guardian. There we go. So there's the Guardian of Faith is there. Let's hope he can do some damage as they come past him. Is any of us need to heal? Gale. We'll have to do healing word on Gale, aren't we? We'll do a level 3 because he's lost quite a bit of health. There we go. That'll help Gale a little bit. We have left Shadowheart a little bit out in the open now. So we need to get Karlach up to the big boss up here. That's the plan. That's why she's invisible. Oh, and she can jump up there. Okay, I don't want her to attack him this turn, although she does have advantage. Why can't I do that? Because we need both in one. So that's the one we want to do. It stops him turning invisible for 10 turns. So I don't want to waste her invisibility now. Let's leave her where she is.
Choice but to keep going.
Right, we've got this guy here and obviously the ones that are downed as well. I think this guy would attack after us, won't he? Then bombs go off this turn as well. That's the other thing we've got to deal with. So let's try and take this guy down. That's 12 damage. It's not going to be enough to take him down this turn, is it? No, it's number 12. Annoyingly, only 12 damage. Okay, I wonder if maybe we should put ourselves... I know they're coming past the Guardian there. Thinking where we should put ourselves. Let's try there, I think. We still need an angle to be able to do damage where we can. Okay, big guy's attacking next. Is he going for the bear, or is he just going to stay where he is? Ah, he's jumped down. Just as we get Karlach next to him, he's decided to jump. Okay, Guardian attacked him. Some decent damage between the two there. Guardian really doing well. Guardian does take damage equal to the damage it deals out. So I don't know how long the Guardian will last, to be fair, but it's done some damage. Annoyingly, we're going to have to get Karlach potentially back down to stop the big guy turning invisible. Or she can deal with the people that are there, potentially. Right, big guy. He is obviously fire and cold and poison, so the same. So I wonder if we should do Grease again. Or we could do Phantasmal Killer. How much health? Guardian is nearly down. It's only got 2 health left, to be fair. Is Phantasmal Killer guaranteed? No, it's only 20%. Okay, probably not a good idea then. From where we are. So, Grease. Level 3. Let's go there. Try and knock the big guy prone if we can. Big guy's prone. That's what we needed. Okay, that helps massively. Gale's kind of got himself out in the open a little bit, but... Well, right, their turn. They're all coming down towards us here. There's a lot more grease then to deal with. Surely dashing this should be effective, but yeah, there we go, he's down. They dash on that grease, that helps us. The only downside is we can't blow the grease up because they have their resistance to fire. But any attacks on them while they're prone do more damage. Right, he's dashing so he won't attack. So far this fight is going okay. You know, it could be a hell of a lot worse. Right, we've got to do damage on this guy really over here, haven't we? I know it's too dark. What else can we do here? Bestow curse. It's a touch though. Fear. In case there was a shimmering for the magic. Where do we go with her? That's the question. No one's, other than the Guardian, is low health. No one else really is. And obviously they're trying to come down to us. I think maybe our best bet might be arrows. And I want to try and get, we need to get the bear and the axe out of the way of the bombs before they go off, is my thinking. So if we can take this guy down, we can move both of those. Okay, he's down. Fantastic. That helped massively. So let's swap to the axe. I don't think we're going to get an attack in this turn, but at least we'll get him out of the way of the bombs, which is good. Bear. Bear we can get out of the way as well. There we go. So the bombs will go off now at the end of this turn. Does anyone need healing? Gad is still a bit low, we're a bit low. I don't think it's enough to really make much difference though. Mass healing word. I think it's only 4 to 7 though, isn't it? Would that get everyone? Everyone bar Karlach, who's up top. Yeah, we'll do that. Just give ourselves a little bit extra time. There we go. Guardian's attack. The Guardian is now down, which we knew was going to happen. But the Guardian's done more damage there. So, Karlach's turn. She's either going to go and attack these guys from above, or she goes down here and attacks the big guy. Although we'll get an attack in before the big guy does. I think Karlach is probably better off because she's got an advantage. We've got 2 people left up here. I think she's better off going for these guys. They're not expecting her to be up there, that's the thing. I know we're going to stop the big guy turning invisible, but I think for the minute, taking these guys out from the above bit is probably the best thing for us. This is the best we've done in this fight so far.
I'm going to enjoy
so let's go for it. Miss! Oh, seriously? I hate misses. Second attacks work. I can't believe she missed the first though. Yeah, that's really annoying that she missed the first. I don't think we'll shove him off there, will we? If we maybe actually. He might shove him down. Let's try. He did, he fell. Only 8 damage though from falling. Is he prone though? Yeah, he's prone. Okay. So managed to shove him off. There's only one guy up top now.
I won't give in.
Okay. Obviously we've now got to think about the guy that's out here. But big guy up here is also the problem. What can we do with him to either keep him prone or do the damage? We have got a Hail of Thorns potentially. What else can we use here? Shatter, because we can get a bit closer to make this work better. What else have we got? Repulsor's not going to do anything. It's either Shatter or Hail of Thorns. Hail of Thorns, if we do level 2 there, it's 25 damage max. Whereas a normal arrow attack for us is between 10 and 15. Potential for 30 overall.
I need to find a way forward.
Okay, it's still. How is that still too dark? That's the only thing I don't get. I think Hail of Thorns is going to be too risky, 25%. We've got a disadvantage because of darkness. Even with Elixir of Dark Vision as well, it's still too dark. I don't understand how that's the thing. But I think we've got to try it. We get 2 attacks potentially. That's attack number 1. 13 damage. Attack number 2. 14 damage. He's got 28 left. It's his turn next as well. I'm pretty sure he loses. Can't move or take actions, bonus action reactions. Yeah. He'll spend half his movement speed to stand up. I'm hoping he can't turn invisible. If he turns invisible, we've got an issue. If he doesn't, we're okay. There's nothing else I can do at this point. I'd say I think we're doing okay, but it's not. There's still plenty of time for this to go wrong. Movement wise, we haven't got any, have we? And we're out in the open as well, which doesn't really help. Right, what's he going to do? Let's fall over again. Be good. Okay, he's jumped up. He's gone off to Karlach. No! I didn't think about them going after Karlach. That's a miss, luckily. Took 14 damage second time, though. Did not think about them going to Karlach there. Wasn't on my thinking at all that that was a possibility. Luckily that missed. Okay. Didn't quite go the way we expected there, to be honest. I can't do anything until Karlach's turn. Who's left to attack? One there who's prone, one there who's prone, one outside prone. They're due to attack before Karlach. I think Karlach may be okay. But we do need to think about this person down out here as well. Obviously fire is not going to happen. Neither is ice, to be fair. It's too dark to attack him. That's the annoying thing. What about this guy? Too dark again. Okay. Great spell can manipulate and interpret objects. I've never tried the spectral hand, the mage hand, to be fair. I don't know what objects it can interact with. Thorn whip. We move him over here. I'm just thinking, do we drag this guy towards us potentially? Not enough movement. I take it we can't get anyone here, can we? No. I think the only thing we can really do, although with all this magic, it's the fire resistance that stops us doing as much damage as we normally could. If it wasn't fire resistance, it'd be okay. Not close enough for blight. I pressed the wrong button. We've ended a turn accidentally. It happens. We couldn't do much there either. Okay. Okay. Oh, can it? Yeah. There's no bombs around at the minute. Right. Okay. Let's swap to the bear first. Bear is nearly down. We know this, but why has it got disadvantage? No, it hasn't got disadvantage. Hate it when they miss. It's really annoying when they miss. Okay. Grey Axe Slash. Critical miss as well. Both misses.
Ready.
Okay, Shadowheart. Obviously, Karlach is in trouble, but I don't think we can get anywhere near her down. That's the problem. The guy out here is also going to be an issue, isn't he? Sacred Flame. 7 damage. Wasn't that much, was it? Requires concentration. We can summon a bear because our character is a beast hunter, I think it's called, or something like that. A beast master. We can summon animals. So once he dies, we can summon a different animal. Is anyone who's really low on health? Gale's low, but not badly, not really. Might just be worth moving her, to be fair. I know the one outside is going to be a problem in a minute. Okay, so Karlach's turn. Obviously, she's in a bit of trouble, but this guy is nearly down. What I want you to do is Branding Smite melee. It means he can't turn invisible. I don't think we're going to knock him out with this attack, but it's the best we can do, I think, at this point. The only other thing she can do, I think Lacerate's barely any damage at all. Cleave isn't. Piercing shot. Reckless attack. Yeah, we need, obviously, we're going to have to get Shadow Heart so she can see her to revive. But I think this is our best option here. Branding Smite. It marks the guys who can't be invisible again. The only thing you mean use Frenzy. She hasn't got it yet. Frenzy Strike. Again, Frenzy Strike doesn't do much damage. Yeah, it's a bonus action. My issue was this guy turning invisible again. It's only a 36% chance, which isn't good. Let's just see what happens. Oh, we did it. Wow, that's some big damage. That's a lot of bombs. We have got a second attack. We can take him down. He's just released a lot of bombs. Wow. No wonder he's laughing. But the big guy is down. Kill Raphael's old enemy is done. Downside, I think she's dead in a minute anyway. Can't move because it provokes an attack. What has he got loot-wise? Infernal Metal and a Hellfire Hand Crossbow. Have a look at this. Hellfire Hand Crossbow. Damage is poor, to be fair, but possibly if it's burning when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding, or invisible. Wow. I think, obviously, we'll take it. Karlach is inspired as well. We'll actually give the weapons to Karlach. Obviously, she needs to survive, though, first. And then bombs do put us in a dodgy situation. I'm just trying to think where she's now. They're going to attack first. If she survives, we could revive her, hopefully, with Shadow Heart, and then get her over this side, maybe to escape. I think that's her best option. Obviously, we can't do that now. She's poisoned as well, which isn't helpful. But we've taken down the big guy, which is the important thing.
Another fight. Let's
right, so who is left to attack here? We've got one there, we've got one there, one here, and one outside that we knocked down. Is that all we've got? And all the bombs, obviously. Okay. I think... Can we shoot... The camera angles are so annoying sometimes. Can we shoot from where we are? We can. It's outside normal range, though. E-Player, good morning. How are you? I think our best bet is probably to... I could probably get a shot of there from here. Although I can probably get a shot up there because if I go here, I think we'll be out of range. Let's just deal with this guy. Obviously, the bear's down, but hopefully it will take an attack away from us. Let's go for this guy then. There we go, 13 damage. Go again. Oh, miss a second time. That's always annoying. And then Misty Step. I want a Misty Step to over here, ideally. That guy won't attack us because there'll be 2 attacks of opportunity if he tries. But I wanted an angle on Karlach if possible. I'm not too bad, E-Player, thank you. You're not too bad at all. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. Okay, that's our turn done. It's now down to them. We probably will lose Karlach, but I'm hoping we'll get her back up before too long. Oh, I didn't see there's two more over here. I thought we had them all nearly down. There's two there as well. Okay, that's not going to be good. Ah, threw a bomb down us. I wasn't expecting that. That's going to be an issue. I didn't think they were going to pick the bombs up and throw them. That spectral hand might come in handy in a minute. Can't do it again, surely. You can do it again. Gale's down now.
Please save me.
We may have just lost this.
Can't take much more.
Just when we thought we had it in hand, I think we may. Them bombs are going to cause us an issue. I wasn't expecting them to pick him up, to be fair. I'm amazed Karlak's not been taken down. And bombs do a lot of damage. Infernal fire as well. Okay, he's not attacking because he's dashing. That helps us. Gale's turn next, which he'll miss because he's down. When he decides to move. So a long old fight, this one. This is a second attempt at this fight this morning, though. Gale's turn, there we go. Got to survive these next three turns. And then, potentially, get Gale up. Where are you dashing to? Dash means they won't attack this turn, which is good. The bombs will explode, I think, next turn. So we might be right there. Obviously, we don't want them to be throwing them at us, ideally. He's fallen prone, perfect. What's he going to do? He was the one I wasn't sure, because he's the one we pushed off and he's outside. Okay, that's good. Crossbow shot missed, that helps. You've got a second attack, haven't you, I think? Okay. So we're affected by burning at the minute for the infernal fire from the bombs. We take 1-4 damage per turn. We need healing badly. Gale is obviously down. Karlak needs healing. Not enough movement of you and attack there. Even flying is not going to help us, is it? I was hoping to get the axe closer, but I don't think I'm going to. I can't do an attack this turn with the axe, annoyingly. I was really hoping we get close enough to be able to do one. So there's not enough movement. We can get to there. Thing is, the axe can stand in the... can fly to there, and that should be alright. Yeah, do you reckon we'd actually make it to get away? What happened there? I don't know what happened there. They're immune to burning though, so they're not going to take burning damage. They took a bit of damage there. I don't know what happened there. The axe must have had fire on it. Wasn't what I was expecting.
What should I do?
Right, well, Karlak, everyone needs healing, that's the problem. I don't know if she can heal Karlak from wherever she is. I've got a plan. I just had a thought. Heal your allies. Does this include... Okay, only if we're in that circle. So... I've just had a thought. We've got a potion on us that could actually help out massively here. We go there. Okay. If we do, if we do aid, level 3, so last level 3. I don't think that heals Karlak, does it? I can't see Karlak. No, Karlak's not going to be close enough to gain from this, I don't think. But that's okay. I've got no invisibility left, to be fair. I haven't got any invisibility left. Okay. I have got a potion that we hold that's part of our blood, which can do a decent amount of healing to everyone. Okay, so she's managed to get Gale up at the very least. Whether he'll stay up, I don't know. At this point, the burning isn't helpful. Right, Karlach's turn. Obviously, these bombs will explode next turn. So we need to get away from this guy and then move. What about... could we... potentially, if we push him, if this works, we can move. If it fails, we're in trouble. These guys are obviously going to move away from the bombs next turn, aren't they? Surely, you would have thought so. Is there another way of her getting away, though? I can disengage and then get away. That's the other way. We can always risk the attack of opportunity. Well, it does under 20 damage. I think... saying that is for full health, hasn't it? Yeah, I don't even think we could take him down this turn. Let's do a shove. We need this to work. Yes. Okay, that worked. Perfect. How does that still provoke an attack of opportunity? Okay, we're going to disengage them. There we go. Now, I just want to be... all I need to do is be away from the bombs. Because obviously they're all going to explode at the end of this turn. So we just need to be away from them. That's my only thinking, just be away from the bombs. I know she's low on health, but that's all we can do really, is get her away as much as possible there. What we need is some way of keeping these guys where they are. That's what we need right now. I don't think I've got anything that will do it. I can blind... see, I could blind them. I could blind them all. Would that help if they're blinded? Keeping them on one place, potentially? Might stop them attacking. So we've got that option. So Gale could web them, essentially, but he's got to wait till two of them move. But potentially that could help us here. Fog cloud. Lasts for 10 turns though, which that also means we can't attack them for 10 turns. Maybe not the best idea. The other thing we've got is Shatter. We'll damage at least 2 of them. Let's do Shatter. I don't think I can get all 3 in on it. Yes, I can. I can get all 3 in. It will do some damage. I don't think it's going to do a massive amount, but it's something. I'm kind of hoping the bombs will explode at the same time, but I don't think they will. So let's try this, and then I'm going to drink the potion that heals everyone. Yeah, I'm just saying, would Shatter set the bombs off, to be fair? The other thing with obscuring them and making them blind is all well and good, but then we can't see them either. Which obviously makes us have an issue as well. Let's try Shatter. I'm hoping all the bombs go off in one here, and we do a massive amount of damage in one go. Let's see what happens.
Have I not warned thee?
Okay, the bombs went off as well. Bombs did go off as well.
My blessing can also be so soft.
Okay, that's good. The bombs did go off. Why did I not give... oh, I didn't get anything afterwards. I was going to heal everyone afterwards and I didn't. Wow. Okay, they've just knocked all of us down. I'm down in a minute as well. There we go. Shadowheart's the only one standing. For 1 minute I thought we had this, I really did. But now we're all down. I really thought we had this. This so this guy won't attack 'cause he's dashed. I don't know if Shadowheart can drink the potion that I've got. So we've got that one there. Upon consumption, your surrounding allies will gain hit points equal to your constitution. So hers is 14. we haven't got a choice. We're so close to winning this, I think, as well. Drink. Okay, so everyone is up again, but very low health still. And then we're gonna do, if we do aid as well, I think the only one not affected by this will be Karlak. There's still a couple of bombs to go off by the looks of things. Okay.
Save me.
Okay, we've got everyone back up. And it is Karlak's turn next. Where's that final bomb? Oh, it's there, okay. Final bomb's there. How many? We've got 6 of these still to defeat with varying levels of damage. We're very much in trouble. We can't do anything else with Shadowheart. Okay, Karlak, she's still burning for another turn. Got this guy here we need to take care of if we can. Oh, she can't attack this turn, can she? I forgot about that. She can't attack this turn. Okay.
Find a route.
She can't attack this turn. Have we got anything she can drink that's going to help her? Obviously, we've got no help. We've got no healing. Poison doesn't help. Bloodlust. We can increase her strength. I think that's about it. There's nothing really. We've got loads of elixirs and stuff, but we haven't got anything that helps us right now. What's that? Paralytic. Hang on. Let's just have a look at this. We can throw these. So if that's a strong paralytic, they become paralyzed. Yeah, but where do we go to escape? You know, she's got to get down somehow to escape. That's, you know, where do we go is the question. Because these two are get an attack of opportunity the minute they try and move Gal and Shadowheart. We're not escaping. There's no way we're going to get away. That's the problem. We can't actually throw anything this turn, so actually that's pointless then.
Come on.
Okay, we're not burning anymore. We've got some health on us. These guys are burning, but again, aren't affected by burning anyway. Thing is, all of these are still have still got lots of health, and their attacks are pretty strong. I can only do a flourish this turn, and that's it. Try and knock him off balance, I suppose, is the really only option here. Anyone that had to be got up can't attack, so we've got to survive all their attacks this turn. Yeah, I don't know how we'd escape. I don't know where we'd be able to go. I could stop myself burning by drinking antidote. Do you know what? That's what we need to use. We need to coat our weapon in arsonist oil to turn fire resistance to vulnerability, because obviously we're very fire based. That's something we need to think about next time, I think, because I don't think we're winning this turn. We could teleport. I still don't think we're going to escape though. So I could teleport out over here, but again, no one else is escaping. That's my problem. I can't see how they're going to get away. We could let them all die, go to camp and revive them. It'll cost us a fortune, but we could do it that way. And I think you're right. I think we do need to escape, but I don't see how we can. Let's try Misty Step here. That gets a little bit further distance than everyone else, at least. If I escape, so if we escape and they die, and then we bring them back at camp, because we can bring them back at camp. Do we then keep their gear? Or do we lose all their gear? That's the question.
With haste.
Right, see what they do. Gale taking 7. I thought Karlak wouldn't get hit there.
Death can't.
Steal it back. We don't. One thing we don't do is steal. We don't steal in game. But only one person needs to escape, you reckon? Ah, didn't work. Trying to get them to focus on the cat. Gale can't get away because it was an attack of opportunity. Gale's down again. Shadowheart's nearly down. I don't mind. We've got plenty of gold. I don't mind spending the gold, to be fair. Shadowheart revived Gale because of when she was downed, but then he's been downed again. Shadowheart's downed as well now. This one's coming after me.
Not longer like this.
Okay, Karlak is nearly down herself. Okay, so how far do we need to get to escape? That's the question, because where do we go? I don't know how far I need to go to escape, to be fair. Because I've got one chasing me as well, haven't I? Hang on, I can't do Misty Step anymore. Misty Step would be perfect right now. Triple your jump distance. Potion of Glorious Vaulting. Triple jump distance. I can't. Oh, I can't jump now. I've done that. That's annoying. Mistake on my part. I thought if I could do that, I could jump.
Best be on my way.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. We got a potion of flying. Okay, I messed up with his potion. Let's see if we can make this work. You reckon potion of flying? I've got so many potions, we don't use half of them. Let's see if we can get away from this and survive this, I'd be amazed. Lightning resistance, these are all resistance. See invisibility, vigilance, paralytic, oil accuracy, wizard's bane, speed, sleep, mind, glorious vaulting, animal speaking. Where have you seen that then? I probably have a scroll actually that does it, to be fair. Sky Self. False Life. Keep forgetting we got the scroll of False Life, that would have been handy. Featherfall. Fly. Cast spell. So you can now fly. Oh, I need to cast it first ourselves, don't we? There we go. So we can now fly. How far do I fly to? I don't know how far away we need to get. No, we've got fly, we're good. So I can get all the way down there if I wanted to. I could even go downstairs. Oh, you can't reach down there. I can get to there. Can't go there. I can fly over this side. I don't know how far is enough away though, that's the thing. What about over this side? Yeah, can't go that way. It will say, will it? Okay. I don't think we're going to get far enough away, that's the only thing. Let's go there. Okay, she's now there at least. We have got a bit of movement still with her, but not far. Obviously next turn if we fly across there, maybe across the steps. We've got to survive all of them coming after us now though. Hopefully we've got a distance between us and them, it'll be fine. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they're all going to dash, which is fine. It means they're not going to attack from distance, at least. I've never tried fleeing a battle, so I don't know, to be fair, how far we need to go. Okay, so Gad is dead. Fell to a lethal blow. Shadowheart's dead too. We'll hopefully get them back. We're not losing them permanently. I've never tried fleeing from a fight. That's the thing. Right, Karlak. Obviously she's going to fly. So I can fly to there, but it doesn't say we can leave battle. Even down here we can go to. But again, no, it doesn't say... Oh, flee combat. There we go. Yes. I've never tried that before. Oh, she's back at camp, though. Where... Okay. Obviously, we're not, though, are we? So let's get to us. Obviously, if we can flee combat, we can bring the others back. We can go back fully armed. The big guy's already down. That's the other thing. Well, are you saying, are we going to provide... I thought that said we provide an attack opportunity there. We have got glorious vaulting. Whether it's enough, I don't know. So we've tripled our jump distance, effectively. Is that enough to get away? No. Well, that might be.
These boots have seen everything.
Yes, flee combat. To be fair, I've never, have I fleed combat? I don't think I have. I've never thought about fleeing it either. That's the thing. Right, Karlak's here too. Where is Withers? Not him. Withers is over here. Talk.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Obviously, we've told her that her parents are dead.
Resist not the winds of change.
If we can bring them back, brilliant. I'm hoping we haven't lost them permanently.
No.
But it does mean we've beaten the big guy. He is dead. The devil's adversary is dealt with.
Where creation meets ruin.
We still need to go back in there and get the Umbral gem from them. But that should be a lot easier when they've got no bombs anymore or anything like that.
Balance.
And there's a lot less of them as well.
I can't. Balance.
So we told her previously that she'd lost her parents. We found them dead.
Tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed.
Her magic is getting out of control though while she's angry. Well,
Girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here.
Why won't she remain here? Where will she go then?
The weave knows her purpose. It will guide her plainly.
I know we've kind of done one thing,
Listen.
got away and trying to do something else, but this has kind of played into it, so we've got to deal with this first.
That of the decaying
I should have just saved it as well, to be fair.
that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. Abandon not the weave.
She doesn't
It
understand,
shall
does she?
not
That's the problem.
abandon thee.
You can trust Withers. If he says you'll be safe, you should believe him.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they
How does
died?
he just take away her grief?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be alright.
Wow, okay, we completed the mission. Find Arabella's parents. It's all kind of gone into one here. Shadow Blade Ring gives us Shadow Blade, which is an illusion spell. We'll have to decide who's going to wear that then, won't we? Right, now talk to Withers.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights.
I'm hoping we can bring Shadowheart and Gale back. That's the plan here. You don't. I don't. My lover isn't your business, skeleton. You sound I don't want a partner.
Love is no domain of mine, but it is often cited as the purpose of mortal life.
I
Wherefore
don't generally do romance in games. It's never been something that's ever interested me, to be fair. No one piqued my interest. My fellow travelers don't seem to like me enough. I have better things to be doing. I don't really want to talk about this. I have better things to be doing, like, you know,
thus thou art
saving
alone.
people. Withers, I want people back. Let me do it.
As it should. Dost thou require a new
Resurrection, please. Times 2.
or mayhaps a resurrection?
It's going to cost us, but it's all good. We've got plenty of gold. Yeah. I need to resurrect someone.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
How much is it? Oh, it's 400 for all. For Gale and Shadow. We've got plenty of money. I'm not worried about that. 400.
This is the price of balance.
That's absolutely fine. Here's the gold. Change my mind. They can stay dead for now.
Well counted.
Sterion and Will both approve.
I recommend keeping my distance.
I'm hoping they have all their gear still.
For a moment.
Because obviously that's the situation.
By doom and dust,
see it happen.
I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Shadow is back. So is Gale. And by the looks of it, they have all their gear too. Okay, so we've survived at the very least. We've got out of there. Just want to see if we. I don't think we can make health. We can't. No. So before we heal, we have got a couple of gears to sort out. We've just gained a new ring, which might be worth putting on us. To be fair, when you kill a creature, you next. The execution hasn't really worked for us. To be fair, so let's take that off. If we put on the new one, we get Shadow Blade Ring, we get a Shadow Blade. Other than that, nothing else changes on our side. But Karlak did pick up the guy's stuff. And hopefully this is going to be better. Harold is her current crossbow. Ah, the Hellfire hand crossbow isn't as good. Damage wise it's less, annoyingly. That's a shame because I was hoping to add that to her for more fire damage, but obviously not going to happen. I don't know if anyone else can really handle it, to be fair. I don't think Gale can. No, he's not proficient in martial weapons or hand crossbows. I'm pretty sure Shadowheart can't. To be fair. No. I don't think it's worth us having it. Our bow currently deals I know, actually, it might be worth us having it. Currently got Dark Veil Precision. While obscured, the ward has a ranged weapon damage extra bonus. We could take it. It would do the same amount of damage. We've already got Scorching Ray already, though. But we could possibly inflict burning. Only if we're hiding or invisible, though. I don't know if I don't think it's worth it, to be fair. I think we'll just stick to what we've got. Looking at that, I don't. As I say, we've already got Scorching Ray. We got that, or Karlach has got that. I think maybe it is worth taking. We'll swap it out. See how we go. If we can hide and shoot, we get a bonus. The chance of inflicting burning helps as well. I don't want two different two-handed crossbows, though, to be fair. Let's swap it out. We'll see how it goes. Look at that, though. Burning crossbow. Okay. We need to sleep. Yeah, end date. Use. We need to go back and get the Umbral Gem we didn't manage to get, to be fair. Why am I using 120 to do that? I was going to say, long rest. So we still need to go back and get the Umbral Gem. We still need to go and fight them again. But without the big guy and some of their numbers down, this could make it better.
Oh, I feel...
I've never even... I didn't know you could... let's have a look at that then. I will do need to save it as well, to be fair. So we can dual world crossbows. I haven't got two... I have got other crossbows. Oh wow, I didn't even realise that one does more damage. Heavy crossbow... Fire Stalker. Burned alive. Deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing. I did not know you could dual world crossbows. Wow. Those two together as well. Fire Stoker deals extra damage to burning targets. The other one possibly inflicts burn. I did not know that was a thing. I didn't mean to do that. I pressed wrong one there. We would have to take that off Shadowheart. Take that off Shadowheart. And then if we go there. No, so she can't dual world them. She can only have one, by the looks of things. Yeah, she can only have one crossbow. She's... Yes, Karlach can only have one crossbow then, by the looks of things. She can take that one though. We need to put one... She's taken... Oh, that was the bow Karlach was using, wasn't it? Bow of the Banshee. Although she can't... Oh no, it wasn't, because she can't use crossbows. Two 9. 4 9 damage there, least expected. Probably is the better one there. Yeah.
Your desire.
So he's got a light crossbow at the minute. Can he take a second then? No, he's not proficient actually. 3-8. Okay, there we go. It's just is it? So it's just hand crossbows. I didn't actually know there's a difference, to be fair. Ah, I just thought I had a crossbow as a crossbow. I actually didn't realise. Heavy crossbow. Heavy crossbow. Ah, so they can't be dual wielded because they're heavy crossbows. That's a light crossbow. I never knew there was a difference, to be fair. It's not something I'd ever seen. Okay, let's leave camp. I just should have saved it, to be fair, before we left camp there. I don't know where we're going to appear back. Oh, there we are. Wow. Okay, so we've got to go back to that fight again. We need to be back there anyway. Why have I got someone over there as well? Okay, hang on a second. Gale's with us. Where's Karlak? Karlak's over there. Don't know if she'll make that jump over there, to be fair. And where, in terms of relation to enemies, they're all through there, aren't they? That's where we've got to go in there to get that. Although there's no enemies here no more. Have they run away because we killed their master? There's no enemies there, I don't think. Okay, let's get everyone else back across here.
Still breathing.
I think they've all gone. Yeah. I think they've all gone.
So much blood. What the hell's just been happening here?
Yeah, they're not here anymore. They've gone. So we've got their weapons we can take. Not saying we're going to use on ourselves. We'll give it to Karlak to carry. Same as this one. We can give that to Karlak to carry. Oh wow, I didn't realise they would have gone, to be fair. That's made a massive difference. Cam, thank you for that. That has made a big difference. We need to take this.
That's the last one.
That is the last one. We can now find the relic as well now. Is there anything else to pick up here? I don't know if there's anything upstairs. Let's have a look upstairs. There's also a big chest nearby we need to go and have a look as well. Obviously we've not really had much of a look up here because that's Yu-Gi-Oh we killed. The devils, we did the devil's favour. There's actually nothing up here by the looks of things. There was his throne. There is a big chest to the side we need to go and have a look at as well. Does that lead anywhere up there? There's a chest over there. I don't think we've been in that. Had a look at that chest. I think when we come in this way previously we'd looked at that chest, but because we came in a different way we haven't done it this time. So let's quickly go and grab that while we're here. Yeah. Fiend slaying. That was where we had the arrow from before. Which we didn't have a chance to use this time because we hadn't picked it up previously. Right, we're going to grab the chest, then we need to head up and we can finally get this this done and see where that takes us next then. This has been a long time coming. It's taken us a little while to get to this point, to be fair. Rusty weapons, are they worth anything is the question. If they're worth something, it's worth taking. They actually do a decent amount of damage, to be fair. We take them all and we'll send them to Gale to carry, mainly because we'll end up overburdened as always. Anything in the bottom one? Rusty pike and rusty dagger. Right, this is the chest that we've seen a few times, not managed to open or been to yet. Open the chest. Oh, boots of brilliance and a decent amount of gold, to be fair. Restore bardic inspiration. That might be something for Will to have, to be fair. We know he can play an instrument. Okay, other than as a helmet. What kind of helmet is that? Say, spotting things sometimes can be pretty tricky here. I can actually see it, it's there. Might as well pick it up. Something we can sell if we need to. Long sword. Right, anything else here? Other than the rib cages, which are everywhere, I don't think there is. Anything in here? I don't want the intestines, thank you. What is that? Spider meat.
Well-chewed spider carcass oozes on the ground.
We're going to study it. Mainly because I don't want to eat the thing. We need 14 though. Oh, I don't think we can do it. No, one short. It's always annoying when you're one short. I'm not going to use an inspiration, not for that.
It's disgusting, but otherwise unremarkable.
We may have learned something interesting if we'd managed to pass that, to be fair. I'm not giving it a lick. Take a good long sniff.
Sulfur, decay, and a thin whiff of something unexpectedly fragrant.
There's a reason it's there. I would say I'm definitely not giving it a lick. I'm assuming I can't go back and study it again. I'm not giving it a lick. You've got no chance. Right, we need to head up, basically, is where we're heading next. So we need to head over here to open the door to the inner sanctum. We've previously been there before, but we didn't have the umbral gem needed to go any further. So that's where we need to get to now. We just need to remember the way. Okay, let's have a look. I wonder if maybe fast travelling to the waypoint and going that way might be the way forward. Just trying to think which way we had to go last time. We actually got here via climbing up, didn't we? Because there was a lift that goes down. That's down. And we did lots of climbing, I think, to get here originally. Did we come round this way? Oh, I think I know the way we went. There's a climb point down here, if I remember correctly. And that was how we came up to here. There we go. Use this climb point to get down. Because it's in the sanctum, it's right down the bottom. That's that. They are all coming. There's another climb point here. And then from here... maybe I'm wrong. This was a dead... this might have been a dead end, actually. I know there's a lift we've got to take to go down. It's getting to that lift. The lift passes through here, actually. Okay, so that's where we're trying to get to. Over there is where we need to go to put the gems in. That's our point. There is a lift above us here, I think, if I remember. Let's try climbing up this one. There should be no more enemies in here. We have, I think, defeated everyone, so I don't think it's going to be an issue in terms of being attacked. Okay, the lift, I think... So difficult to work out which way you're heading here. That's a dead end. There were rats there previously. These are where the trials of Shar were previously. There was loads of rats around here before. There's none anymore. They're all gone. Strangely. Where have all the rats gone? Oh, it has to do with the boss who beat, does it? Ah, okay, interesting. Right, we should just be able to... I think if we take the first lift down across and then go from there, we should be fine. So the first lift is right back over at the start point. If I remember correctly. Because the first lift we had to get working, and we did that in the end. So the first lift is just here and to the left. That should take us to where the second lift is, and then we should be down to the inner sanctum. And we've got the artifact, hopefully. Okay, everyone on board? Let's go down. No! They what? How? They were just on board. So we've just lost Gal and Shadowheart again, because they just died again, because they fell off the lift even though they were standing on it. So before we put the Umbral Gem in, we've got to go back to camp to revive them again. That's ridiculous. Yeah, bugged out massively. Yes, I think we did. I'm pretty sure we did. As I say, we've cleared everything we could. We did all the Shar trials. Where's Withers? Is that? So it cost me another 400 gold to bring them back as well.
Dost thou require
I want a resurrection, please.
Thou must return with the
all alloys, thank you. There's the gold. I'm more annoyed that I've had it happen when it shouldn't have done. I didn't mind when he died in battle. You can kind of understand that. But when it shouldn't have done it. I know we've had plenty of gold for ages, but I don't like spending it on reviving people that shouldn't have died. Had to be the same two as last time, didn't it? I'm assuming there's no ill effects either from them being revived, to be fair. Right, they're both back. Come on. Does that... I just had a thought, though. So Gale's mission as such is to go and blow himself up, isn't it? Does that mean we can resurrect him after he does that? Because he's meant to blow himself up in where the Absolute begins. To stop the Absolute. But does that mean, then, that he can survive no matter what? Just a thought I was having. Okay, so who's got all the Umbral Gems? I think Shadowheart does, doesn't she? They need to be on one person, because only one person can put them in. And you do all three at once. There we go. So insert items. 2 Umbral Gems there. And then we've got one more to add in. And then we get to see what's inside. What has all this fuss been about, I wonder? There we go. Before we walk in, so we've got to find the relic. That was the whole point of that there. And the chosen Shar. We've surmounted all the trials and cleared the way to the inner sanctum. Shadowheart is now very close to proving herself to Shar, becoming a dark Justiciar. We should accompany her downwards. I don't know what's waiting for us in that room, so let's just give it a quick save just in case. One thing I've learned a lot, you have to save a lot, just to be sure. Kind of like dancing there. So the reason as well we've also got the team we've got is because we use the people that are meant to be part of the story for this point.
Spill the blood of Selûne and rise a warrior of Shar.
Okay. Everything's lighting up around us as we walk through. Oh, there's a waypoint here. Okay, that's interesting.
Where initiates undertook their final preparations. The end is near.
You show great potential. Do not falter now.
Okay, Gift of Darkness. Okay, so what do we need to place? Descend to the Nightsong, make a sacrifice, rise again, the dark Justiciar.
Rise again, a dark Justiciar.
Gift of Secrets.
I will not fail you, my lady.
Well, someone's got to go in the swim. Oh, we all go in, do we all go in? I think we do. This is the Shadowfell entrance. Let's give it a save here then. We don't know what's underneath there. Let's go in as Shadowheart. Obviously this is on her, isn't it? That's the thing. I don't know if we're meant to put something on the pedestals first.
I need to pray. Only by Lady Shar's grace did we even make it this far.
Okay. We could use the power of the parasite and feel inside Shadowheart's mind. I think let's do that. Let's learn more about what she's dealing with. I don't know if we'll manage this actually, looking at that. Let's see. Can we get 16? 19. I didn't know I could press that to speed it up, to be fair. I pressed it twice accidentally there.
You feel your mind slip into shadow hearts. But you are not the only one present. There is another. Ancient, commanding, rendered from purest darkness. Shar.
Take my spear, step forward, and strike down the Selûnite.
As you command, Nightsinger.
Now go.
Shadowheart disapproves because we're in a mind, I think.
Praised blood, and be wary of your companion.
Yeah.
He pries in your thoughts.
We shouldn't have done that then.
That wasn't for you to hear.
I deserve to know what I'm getting myself into. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Whatever you think you're going to do in there, forget it. We deserve to know what we're getting into.
It's simple. My Lady Shar demands a sacrifice.
Okay.
One life.
Whose
Not that
life?
it matters, but her reward aligns with your own interests.
Maybe we shouldn't have pried, but we did. Who are we going to sacrifice, though? One life is too high a price.
Please. How many breathed their last just so we could make it this far? Trust me. This will help us.
I don't know who she's going to kill, that's the problem. Alright, fine, let's move on. Forget it, we're not going to sacrifice a life to Shar. She really believes in this. She believes this is the only thing she can do to follow Shar's teachings. My concern is who is they're going to kill. Let's move on. Let's see what happens. Shadowheart approves.
Let me do what I need to.
It all depends on who you're going to kill. Okay. The Chosen of Shar. I thought it said updated, but obviously not. Let's go inside.
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope.
Oh wow, okay. Are you sure you want to proceed? Depending on your choices, the state of the region could change as some active quests may become unavailable. Well, the difference is, this is all what we need to do closer in the Moonrise Tower, so I think we're kind of good to go. Obviously, we don't know what's going to change, we don't know what quests are going to become unavailable. But yes, we're ready. Time for Shadowheart to rise as the dark just to see it.
Trepidation and awe ripple through you as you enter the water. Beyond lies Shar's domain. The shadow fell.
I'm assuming she's not on her own. Four new journal updates. So we'll find out now what we can't complete, I'm assuming. Or what's changed. So obviously we need to find the Selûnite, and Shadowheart needs to kill them. Whoever it is. She has to draw their blood.
Lady Shar. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the shadow.
Hopefully we're doing the right thing by allowing Shadowheart to follow Shar's teachings. There is a chance that it's the worst thing she could be doing. Ah, Baltezar's here as well.
Bear witness to my masterpiece.
This is the Dark Lady's domain.
Yeah, he's not meant to be
She does
here.
not belong here.
I was hoping for something more substantial than thanks. How did you get here? What is this place? I cleared the way to this place, not you. Why shouldn't I just kill you instead of letting you interfere? Lead on then. Or attack. How did you get here?
Simple. I followed you. It seems Shar still holds a grudge against General Thorm, and so sought to prevent me from entering in his name.
But we allowed him in.
You were the perfect agent in helping me slip past her defenses. Now the Nightsong is within reach.
Okay, quite an elaborate setup. Is the relic truly worth it?
There is not a shadow of a doubt. But don't take my word for it. Come, see for yourself.
Got a feeling we may have to kill him before the end of this. Nightsong's prison. We are going to change back to us. Okay, let's have a look at what's changed here. So find the Nightsong, we're now here. We're in the right place for that. The chosen Shar have entered the Shadowfell. However, Baltezar, Necromancer, and ally of perfect form is also present and may pose a threat to Shadowheart's ambitions. We have to intervene if we want Shadowheart to do what we want her to do. Omnium, find the parasite. We left the area before Omnium could help. We'll find a cure somewhere else. To be fair, we've already been told he couldn't really help us. It's clear the parasites come from Moonrise Towers, so we've got to infiltrate the towers, which is what we're doing. A chance to find a cure does seem to be diminishing, though. That's changed there. And Thorm's relic, Baldur followed us in the Shadowfell. He intends to claim the relic. We should hurry after him. So, quick save, just in case. I don't know what we're going to face in here, but I'm sure it's not going to be nice. Anything in the... Okay. Skull. Okay, we can't go that way. Oh, we can jump that far. Okay. I did wonder whether it'd allow us to. There we go. Are these friendly or not friendly? Just to see Avenger. They haven't attacked. I thought they would attack, but they haven't. So I'm assuming friendly.
Just a little bit further.
There's a longsword there.
See my actions, Lady Shar. Hear my words of faith.
I'm guessing I'm okay to pick things up. Hurry to her. Another longsword. These all things we'll end up selling from the end of it. Another jump. Jumping down there as well. Like I say, my guess is we're going to be fighting Thor. We're going to be fighting Baltezar, is my guess. We just picked up a helmet that was different to normal there. It's one of the Dark Justiciar helmets. We have already got one on. Oh, we've got the Dark. Yeah, we have. We've got that one. But we just pick up a second one. Swathed in shadow. Swathed in shadow. Okay, they're both the same.
Never a dull moment.
Broken shield. I don't think it's worth picking up. There's arrows here again. We have picked arrows up before. They're not really worth selling, to be fair. Broken pike again.
I have emptied my heart of falsehoods. I have vanquished your foes.
We are going to be overburdened, aren't we? I think I'll leave the weapons for the time being. We have got a lot of gear on us we need to sell off. Dark Justiciar helms, though, are definitely, I think they're worth picking up.
Have to keep going.
Broken shield, broken shield. Yeah, I've got a feeling we need to stop Baltezar come the end. I think that's going to be our journey, I think. Considering we're going to be helping him to get inside Moonrise Towers.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps you're incapable of feeling at all.
Right, what's going on here?
Balthazar.
The Nightsong's a person.
To my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justiciar's blade directly to my heart.
So Nightsong has to kill her. I don't know why we can't hear her talking.
Heap more
Oh, there she
sins
is now.
upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still fail to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth.
So Baltezar knew who he knew who the Nightsong was then.
And he wants you close at hand. So
It sounds like Baltezar
I am
put her here.
to whisk you back to him.
Kellerick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
Ah.
Thorn. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior.
So to kill Thorm, we need to kill the Nightsong, and that would stop him being immortal.
Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little
We
journey.
can't allow him to do it.
The Nightsong is Shar's sacrifice. She's my destiny. He cannot have her.
Okay, wait, the Nightsong is a person. What are you going to do to her? I can't let you take her, Baltezar. My companion has her own plans for this one. Stand down, attack him. I think the obvious question, wait, the Nightsong is a person.
Please. You insult her. You insult me. Aelin is so much more than that. She is an Asimar, bound to a soul cage of my creation, and lending her immortal strength to General Thorn. Her power, his will, and my genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Ramblings most unsane. Poor Balthazar. For maggots ate his brain long ago.
Hold your tongue, Aelin, or I'll take it away from you again. And you, no more questions. No more interference.
If she's the reason Kefik Thorn is invulnerable, you're not taking her. Leave or you're a dead man. Go on then, take the Nightsong to Kefik, get over with. We're definitely not allowing it to happen. If she's the reason Kefik Thorn is invulnerable, you're not taking her.
Dead man, you haven't been
Karlach
paying
approves.
attention, have you? Perhaps I'll revive your carcass and add you to my retinue. Then you'll have all the time in the world to think on your mistakes.
I don't know how easy it's going to be to kill him, to be fair. There we go.
Let us make short work of this.
So he's revived. He's got some undead wards to help him as well. Backlash. Okay, we've got to win this fight. This is a big fight. So, the undead wards, they are undead. They are resistant to bludgeoning, slashing and piercing damage and poison. They don't have much health though. This guy over here though, the Apostate Destroyer, the Aura of Hate, the Paladin aimed nearby fiends and undead deal additional 3 bludgeoning damage to damage dealt with melee weapons. He is vulnerable to bludgeoning, as it's double, but poison he isn't. And then Baltezar himself, who's actually already hurt. So, allied undead within 9 meters of resistance, so only within the 9 meters of him they're resistant. He's got mage armor as well. He's resistance, bludgeoning, slashing, piercing. Rate of descent is slow, so he grants immunity to full damage, so we can't just push him off. Armor class, advantage dexterity, wow, okay. But he becomes lethargic when the condition ends, in 3 turns. Poison does no damage on him either. Okay, what do we got? Oh wow, there's an Apostate Destroyer right next to us here, I didn't see him. Okay, it is Karlach's turn, our turn, Gale. Gale's taken damage already as he's poisoned. Karlach could just attack. See, Smearing Smite would be quite good to do on Baltezar, to be fair. It's my turn and Gale's turn as well. I'm trying to think what we could do. Obviously, this guy needs to be taken down. None of us have got bludgeoning weapons on, though. I'm pretty sure all our weapons are slashing. So Karlak's weapon is slashing with the blooded great axe. Gale's weapon is bludgeoning, actually. So Gale has a staff that is bludgeoning, so his damage is doubled. And ours is a sword, which I think is slashing, to be fair. Yeah, ours is piercing damage. So here, Gale is probably a good one to attack him with just a normal attack, because it's double damage for him. He does have disadvantage because he's poisoned, annoyingly. Completely missed. There was always a chance we weren't going to hit. That 20% was never good. Right. Obviously, we are better with a bow here. I'm trying to think what else we can do. Scorching projectile here doesn't cost us a magic slot. Obviously, we need to take down as many of these as possible, I think. Let's try that and potentially take down all 4 once here. Okay, we did a critical miss on 1, did 7 damage and 7 damage. It wasn't brilliant, that, to be fair. I did think we was going to do better there. If we do flourish on the destroyer, missed him. It's not gone to plan so far. Yeah, I was thinking shoving and stuff. Obviously, the full damage though is negated quite a bit.
Forever, pal.
And these guys are going to be too big to move, aren't they? I would guess their strength is 18. Yeah, we're not going to be able to push any of those. Saying that, we have got a potion that makes us stronger, admittedly. Oh, she can't reach him to attack. Can she jump? I'm trying to get her to attack the big guy. What's her strength? Her strength is 17, yeah, so the big guy won't be going off with a push. But we can hopefully do some damage. 15 there. Missed the second one, annoyingly. Okay, nothing else we can do at the minute. Gale can't do anything either, really. The only thing I could do, I could probably drink an antidote to give it that poison. Pretty sure we have one. I've got everything else. Potion of Vitality cures poison or disease. There we go, his poison is cured. Probably, I feel like I wasted that a little bit there, to be fair. I think we could have done better with our turn. Right, Shadowheart's turn. I don't know how much damage she's going to do, to be fair. The guy is so close to us, we've got to deal with him first. 14 damage there. They're all going to attack in a second, aren't they? That's the problem. Let's get a spiritual weapon out. Bludgeoning damage is what we want. Level 3. Because hopefully then that will take their focus away from us a little bit. Hopefully that will help. I think we may have messed this up to start with. I think we could have done a better start than that. Karlak damage there. Luckily you failed to throw us off there. Dash means they don't attack this turn at least. Rare Frost. I didn't even see those two up there. How many of them are there? Wow, there's a lot more of them still to take turns yet. Missed. I've just been thrown off. I'm dead. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, otherwise. I'm assuming I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. This fight hasn't gone well, has it? Obviously, we can revive ourselves eventually. I think carrying on, we should get. That's 2 down. I don't know if we can actually win this. Shadowheart's the only one left standing. Yeah, Shadowheart is the only one left standing at this point. And currently she's affected by Ray of Frost. I think that's it actually. Try and get everyone up, but again, I don't think they'll be able to do much on their turns. We've got to try and get everyone up, don't we? Obviously our character is lost, we're not getting him back. Bludgeoning and poison. Let's do radiant damage with Spirit Guardians. So anyone near to her now gets damaged by radiant damage. Well, I think it's going to matter so much. The weapon did its job though. We're inspired by having always been a step ahead of the darkness. I don't know how we've managed that. Gale's down again. How the hell are we winning this fight? Karlach's down again. There are so many of them. Obviously this is only our first attempt at this, but there is a lot of them. I'm just waiting for I think they're both down, aren't they? Shadowheart's the only one alive. It's just Shadowheart, she's on her own. And she can't go anywhere because everyone's around her. Everyone else is dead. I don't think she's the only one left. No, she's on her own, trying to survive here. When it says turn undead, that's not what I want to do. Turn undead. Let's have a quick look at this. The event must move away from the creature that turned it. Let's try turned undead. Because they're all undead, aren't they? Okay. It took down quite a few of them, to be fair. Let's try pushing him. He's gone. If she survives this all on her own, I'm going to be amazed. I really am. And so far, she's surviving. Turns him away, so he's had to move away from us. That one's been killed by getting too close. Rare Frost isn't helping. So there's a few things we've now know. If we fail this, we now know there's a few things we can use for advantage. The turn away makes a massive difference. Right. She just needs to kill the Nightsong, doesn't she? Too far away. How is she too far away to throw an arrow? Can't use. Oh, I think it's because we just can't use it, can we? Soul Cage. I just want to see if we can get close. Raging damage is halved. Necrotic damage is halved. Just wonder whether we can get close to do some damage. She's only got half her movement, hasn't she, actually? How far can we jump? We can jump to there.
A little help, please.
Okay, she's nearly died herself there. I was just wondering whether we could actually take her down now. We haven't got not got enough attack. We need to heal ourselves. So we've got level 3 healing spell on our own. There we go. Let's leave it at that. Save from blindness. Critical hit there though. Another hit. Save from blindness there. Our guardian spirits are now gone. She's down, we're out. Ah, okay, we knew that was tough the minute we started that fight. How are we going to do this? Yeah, there's loads of stuff. We need, before we get to that bottom bit, before the fight starts, we need to have buffed ourselves. We've got loads of different potions and things we don't really use. We need to use those. Obviously, I wasn't expecting to start like that, to be fair. And ideally, we don't want to be standing on the edge if we can avoid it. When we get there, we need to be kind of around more if we can. I don't know how easy that'll be. Okay, we saved at the top here anyway, but all we've got to do is go down, essentially. So we'll get down towards that bottom bit before that conversation takes place. We'll save again, just in case it goes wrong again. And we'll also have a look at what buffs we can use. Turn the Dead definitely made a big difference. I think that was a big thing. Turn the Dead works really well for Shadowheart.
See my actions, Lady Shar. Hear my words of faith.
I'm not too worried about the swords and things we can pick up.
Witness my adoration.
So we just need to get down, but not too far before we stop and wait. And kind of plan. That fight though, there's so many of them. My assumption is we just need to get Shadowheart close enough to do damage. That would be my thinking. Because she has to do that blow on the Nightsong, doesn't she? So we just need to be close enough for that point. Right, where... Okay, so that's where we're heading down there. Obviously we want to not be there just yet. I want to be one jump away and then we do all our upgrades. So if we jump to here, one more jump now will take us in. So let's have a look at what we can do here before we go in. You recognize us after the fight, so we can't just kill her in the fight then. Okay, we've got Misty Step boots, and is there anything else that's better currently? Feign Death is pointless. No. Okay. Gloves. Our gloves currently, gloves of archery. It's gonna be. I think we're all going to be quite close combat more than archery, aren't we? Really, for this one. When the wearer deals thunder damage, radiant, inflict 2 turns. Poison damage. I think we're fine there. I don't think weapon-wise there's much we can change, but it's all going to be based on what we can do here, I think. But we've got a helmet, you just can't see it. So he has got a helmet on. He hasn't got a brilliant one, it's only a leather one, to be fair. Last time, when the wearer starts to turn 50% hit points or less, they gain Wrath. That might be worth having, to be fair. We lose a dexterity. Sonic Revenge. Obviously give Yankee a better with that. Cracked Helm of Shar. When you inflict a condition, gain Arcane Synergy. Helmet. They don't do anything. What's this one? Whenever you deal damage to a weapon attack, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. Diadem of Arcane is good, is it? Which one was that one? I was thinking Last Stand, to be fair. Battle acuity. Reveal damage from a weapon attack, you gain arcane acuity for 2 turns. Arcane acuity. Examine. I think there's a bonus to spell attack rolls and spell difficulty. We don't really use spells though, do we? Yeah, but we don't use spells for our main character really. So for him that's kind of pointless. With Gale that would probably be better. Because it's stuff they use. Let's do Cap of Wrath. Let's go to Gale. What's he wearing? He's currently got the Fistbreaker helm, high spell casting, and she's currently got just a Seer helmet. I don't think there's much reason to change theirs, to be fair. Armor wise, there isn't any better for her. That's the thing, I don't think there's too much we can change, to be fair, in terms of what they're wearing. Mainly because this is what works for them. You're in the cap for the Barbarian. What, instead of... How about smiting, bolstering smite? Could do it that way. We have got that there, Executioner, let's do that. We haven't got any matching rings, so we can't do the other one. We don't need Dancing Lights at the minute, so we can take that off. Animal Friendship, Voice of the Circle. What does that do if we wear it? Grant an ally a +2 bonus and persuasion. Okay. Fog Cloud. Charm. Paralyzing once per long rest when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid. That doesn't help us. Is anything that speak with the dead again doesn't really help us. Protection from evil and good. What does that do? So many things we haven't really used or learnt enough about. Celestial Elementals, Fae, Fiends and Undead. So we can attack, we can use that to protect an ally against the attacks. I wonder if that's worth having on us. Because the light isn't going to work. We don't need the light on us, to be fair. Bludgeoning damage does better damage, we saw as well. So if we've got a bludgeoning weapon that Karlach can use, that would be helpful. Slashing. So many weapons, and so many weapons that don't do the damage we need. Piercing. That's bludgeoning. It's poor damage though. 5 to 8, 5 to 12, 6 to 12. Plus Radiant. Slashing. Yeah, we haven't got very much that is actually not slashing damage, annoyingly. The only thing we probably could change her is she's currently using, that's bludgeoning damage, the Blood of Lathander, with Lathander's light. I know I've come off accidentally. We're currently using the short sword of First Blood. I wonder if the actual other one is better. Let's have a look. 6 to 12. Does radiant damage as well, is my thinking. Plus acid, plus bludgeoning. Yes, we're going to lose some. But the extra radiant damage isn't conditional on them. Only one dice of 4. It's only going to be 4 radiant. I think maybe the other one is better actually. Okay, so let's have a look at spells and what can we use here. So strength might be a good one to use. We've got a potion for strength that can increase someone's strength. They're not going to be drowned, that doesn't help us. Bloodlust. Hill Giant strength. So we increase someone's strength to 21. Now the strength for us is 12. Gal is 8. Karlak is 17. And Shadowheart is 13. So I think we drink that. That will give us 21. So we'll be able to push people off the sides, I'm thinking. So let's drink that for us. Elixir of Lightning Resistance. Necrotic Resistance. They don't do necrotic damage, do they? Yeah, we've got to check spellbook. Poison Resistance. See Invisibility. Vigilance. We can gain initiative as well. Let's give that to Shadowheart to drink, so she gains initiative. We can have a +2 bonus to attack rolls with an oiled weapon ×3. Yeah, we're giving that to Shadowheart to drink. Let's give that to Karlak. This is an oil. I didn't mean to give all 3 to them, to be fair. Vaulting, vitality, speed, sleep, mind reading. Okay, so she's going to drink the vigilance because she seemed to be the last one to take her turn last time. So I want her to drink that, and then where did I send the others? Let's die. Karlak. I did send them there. There we go. So I want her to coat weapon. Do I pick which weapon though she coats? I don't want it on the bow. I want it on that, don't I? There we go. I don't know if it's going to do the one that's in her hand at the time of pressing. That's the thing. So coat weapon. There we go. And then I want to send that to Shadowheart.
No time to waste.
And then we'll take it off. I don't know if there's another way of actually making them show which weapon when you want them to. There we go. I know that does it. So she can also coat her weapon as well here. So we get an extra 2 bonus to attack rolls with the oiled weapon for 10 turns. So her weapon's been coated, and we'll do ours as well. Although I need to send that back, don't I? And then I think we're good to go. What I'll do also is save it at this point. I should have probably saved it before we did all this, to be fair. That one, I want it on our sword. I'm hoping this works. I think it's going to be a tough fight no matter what. So our sword does more damage. Why can't I equip it? There we go. Our sword does more damage if someone hasn't been damaged before as well. There we go. Right. I think we're good to go. Obviously, we've got to go through the talking bit again. Is there a different part we can jump into rather than where we were a minute ago? Because we kind of got cornered there, and that's what I'm trying to avoid this time. The other's going to make it across. Right. Obviously, we've done this bit before. We might be able to change what we say. Because obviously, we've had this bit of talking before.
General, keep back.
Ungroup. It's too late. I don't ungroup very often, to be fair. Let's change what we said. Let's see if we can find another way of convincing him. I don't think we'll be able to, but you never know. I can't let you take her. Baltezar.
I can do whatever I want. She is mine. An Asimar bound to a soul cage of my creation. Lending her immortal strength.
Yeah, I very rarely ungroup, to be fair. We did it for some of the Shar trials.
Her power, his will.
It's not something I do very often, to be fair.
My genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Ramblings most unsane. Poor Balthazar.
She said the same thing again, didn't she? I think we just got to the fight quicker by saying that one thing.
Hold your tongue, Aelin, or I'll take it away from you again.
Yeah, maybe we did. I think we got around some of the talking.
No more interference.
If she's the reason he's invulnerable... If we go straight to attack, do we? I wonder if we get advantage. Let's try it.
Fly at me, you.
No. Karlach approves, though.
Stop what is to come. Let us make short work of this.
Okay. Annoyingly, they're still up there, but that's actually really good. There is a reason that is really good, and you're about to see it. We've got a move we can do, but we can't do it if our companions are near us. We've got a fantastic move we can do here. I need to move more to the centre. And then we can use Repulsor. Ah, it's not going to knock enough of them back. I need to be cloaked more over here. I haven't got enough. If we can get there. And then do Repulsor. That may knock him completely off. He's dead. Baltezar perished. We just killed Baltezar in one go. It even came up and said Baltezar is dead. Baltezar went to bring her. We turned on the Necromancer instead. We defeated the Necromancer Baltezar, failing to assist him in his mission to retrieve the relic. The relic is clearly important for the Absolute. Yeah, we've killed Baltezar. I'm guessing we still need to win the fight, but Baltezar is dead. The fight's not over, admittedly, but at least we've done some of it. Not enough space. I want to go up here. Because obviously we're better with a bow, we are. So let's go there. Okay. We've got one behind us to deal with, and obviously these ones down here. Oh, there's one there as well, actually. Karlach has good strength for pushing as well, so that she would have the advantage with that. That was easy. I just had a thought, we've got some move we've not used very often, because normally our teammates are too close to us for us to do it. Whereas obviously they weren't that close to us that time. If we push here, are we better off pushing? Before we push, can I send a Guardian of Faith? No, I'm not close enough. Because a Guardian of Faith just here would do wonders, but we need to get a positioning there to do so. We can't do it from where we are. Yeah, not enough space. There is there though. Hang on. Not target's too far. We can put a Guardian of Faith there. Karlach can throw them as well, yeah. Guardian of Faith there would be really good. So the Guardian will attack anyone within reach. What else do we want here? We probably want a heal. Or do we want a weapon in? Obviously I'm thinking of Gale being damaged, but I think a weapon, if we can send a weapon in as well. That will keep them busy for a little while. Okay. That's kind of her done, isn't it? I don't think the weapon can attack yet, can it? No. Right, we've done everything we can do from there.
Let's finish this.
Shadowheart is done as well. Karlach, you're right, we can normally pick people up. Where do we do that? We've got to be frenzied first to do it, don't we? Enrage throw. We do frenzy, then we can throw. If I remember correctly, so frenzy there. And then we... Then, why can't we do it now? Hang on. Why can't we do it? Applies prone. Why can't... Oh, it's a secondary move, so we can't do it this turn. I didn't realise we were about to do it this turn. We have got Roaring Thunder. Arrow of Roaring Thunder knocks people around, doesn't it? How far can we go here? Outside normal range. I can damage 2 if I get it in the right place. So those two will both be knocked off with Roaring Thunder there. Obviously, I know we've still got to deal with the guy next to us here. Let's try that. Ah, they both saved it. How did they manage to save that? Okay. Well, if that's the case, let's just attack this one. This person's blinded as well, so we haven't got advantage. They're dead in one. So that's Karlach done for the time being. I don't know where the best place to move her is, to be fair. Let's go there. Right, we've got Gale's turn. Gale needs to push this person off, ideally. So he's 16% chance, though. They are blinded. He has got a bludgeoning weapon. I wonder if mainly a main in the hand attack is enough here. Ah, not quite enough. Now can we push him? Let's see if we can. Failed athletics. I don't know how well that's gone. Obviously, we've got a bit of a wait now to see when we're going to get another attack. Hopefully, we've kept them busy enough to leave us alone. We'll see if we've got any more Roaring Thunder arrows as well. That's the other thing we need to look at. Taking a bit of damage up there we are. Critical miss, luckily for us. That missed. Guardian of Faith. Nicely done. Oh, I kicked the Guardian of Faith off. Always a step ahead with Inspired. Yeah, Guardian of Faith didn't last as long as I'd hoped, to be fair. Ray of Frost, I think our character's in trouble over there. Obviously, they've now got to get across to us. There we go. They're blinded because of the weapon we have. We've still got a few more attacks to go before we get a chance to go again. Okay, spiritual weapon. I don't know what's best us to hit. I suppose any of them. And I think any of them is probably the best thing to hit. 8 damage. If I fly, yeah, that's it. I was trying to keep him busy there, hence why it's there. We saved ourselves on blindness. Right, okay, it's our turn now. We need to get down here. I think that's the only thing we can do. We need to be down there and fighting, ideally. Karlach, we can enrage throw. We can pick up people and throw them. I want it on a hang on. That's item or creature. How do I pick a creature then? Oh, select from world. There we go. So we've got these two here to... there's 3 of them, isn't there, to deal with here. Target's too close. We can... Target's too far. I think it'll be alright. Oh, where... Yeah, throw him to there. Bye! So that's one down. Okay, have we got any more Roaring Thunder arrows? Because they do a massive job if we have. We've got Ice, Arrow of Fire, Arrow of Darkness, Arrow of Roaring Thunder. So Arrows of Roaring Thunder, if we can hit this right, may be able to knock a few of these off down here. Let's try that. Why is it not? I do not react. What's going on here? Oh, it's because everyone, isn't it? They all saved it. How annoying is that? Every single one of them saved that Roaring Thunder.
Let's end this.
Okay. That wasn't really helpful, was it? What have we got here? Blinding shot. So, turn away is probably the wrong time to do it here. There's not enough of them around us for turn away, really, to be effective. I don't think, anyway. No. If we were closer down here, maybe we could just hit them. We have got advantage on this one, and we could probably take them down this turn. Does mean then we're limited, though, what we could do after that. I think our best bet is a normal attack here. They're down. And then the idea would be to get her down here to do an attack there, I think. Let's swap to Gale. Ideally, we could push this guy off. If it doesn't work, we'll have to hit him. There we go, he's gone. Okay, perfect. Now we need a decent spell on these guys down here. Lightning bolt there would do... How far does that damage go? Obviously we don't... That does do a decent amount of damage there with a lightning bolt. I don't know if I can get more of a minute. That does get more in. I don't think that touches us. That does affect them up there. Yeah, I think we aim for as many of these guys as possible down there, ignoring us. So we can get 3 in, potentially 4 with this guy there. 4 of them, there we go. Let's do that. Okay, that's a decent amount of them down. The big guys are still there, but their health is decreased. That did a decent amount of damage as well, to be fair. Right, healing word might be worth doing for us. No, we're going to be too far away, aren't we? Yeah. Next turn, obviously, we want Shadowheart further down there, I think. Could do another spiritual weapon. We've just lost that one. Do a level 2 this time. Let's try and keep them guys down there busy. Okay, that's her done. Right, what do we do? Obviously, we're a little bit too close to these guys. So what can we do? I can do Force Tunnel, which we charge forward and knock people off. We have got reduced movement. I think that knocks everyone. Is that going to do what I think it's going to do? That's the thing. So we charge for pushing all objects and creatures in your path 4 meters away. Cast upon this shadow and undead creatures to entangle them. Shadow Blade. Psychic. I wonder if that is the right... Let's give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? What happened there? Oh, I wonder if we can't do it because of that Ray of Frost. Oh, no, there we did. There we go. Big guy got knocked down. We did some damage there at the very least. We have still got the Shadow Blade we can use as well. 216. What's our damage for our blade? 813. We can still push here as well. Let's push this guy. It was successful. We didn't push him actually up anywhere. Okay, that didn't really work. Go to plan. Gale's got nothing left either. If they attack spiritual weapon, that's good. It just means they're not attacking us. Keeps them busy for a minute. I probably should have cast in a bear or something rather than doing what I did. That missed luckily for us there. Spiritual weapon's gone. That's fine. It kept them busy though for a minute. They're all kind of together as well there. Keeping them in a group, it actually does help us. This is still going to be a close fight, I think. But that dashing means they're not attacking, which is what we want. The only concern is obviously our character is quite isolated where he is. I missed, that was lucky. We're now blind. That's not helpful. Right. We are back in the fight. So Karlach is actually needing the heal very soon by the looks of things. Rage throw. We have still got the thunder arrows as well. Don't know if from where we are now. Could we knock anyone off here? Potentially one, I think. Knock them into the shield. I don't. Yeah, we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna get anyone off with the arrow there. Annoyingly. So if that's the case, let's try. We have got quite a few different types of arrows. We have got fire damage arrows, and these explode as well on use. So could we potentially damage all three there? Let's do that. Okay, so there is some damage now. And Bane and Burning and Bane as well. For those that it didn't really affect. I can still get closer is what I'm thinking. If I jump over though, I can't push. That's the only downside. Do I want them to be able to push me though? Probably not. 3 to 12. Obviously, if we can take one of these guys out, that would be the better way. I'm guessing can I fire a second arrow if we've already shot one? I know it's given us a bonus attack. No. Okay. So I think our best bet then is to just use arrows and go for this guy. I think 6 days. It's not a massive amount of damage, is it? Enraged throw. See, we're not carrying anything to throw. That's the problem. There's no one near us to throw. Pick an item or creature and use it to make a melee attack. I want to get down there, but the problem is I don't want to be down there ready for them to push us off. That's the problem. Gale, what have you got we can use here? We have got a fireball that explodes upon contact. Obviously, we need to get across to where our character is and try and help him as well. That's the thing. Lightning bolt. That could incinerate them in theory. Did a decent amount of damage. 2 of them are destroyed. 2 left. Or 1's destroyed. 2 left there. That really did do a lot of damage. Let's put a minor illusion and see if they can go to that. No, they got it. Okay, Shadowheart. I don't mind her being in the fight because I can bring the Guardians in to help her. So, can she make the jump? She can get to there at least. Like I said, the issue I've got is someone pushing her off. Okay, blinded, which is good. And then we want the Guardians in here as well to do... There we go. Guardians are in as well. So anyone gets close to her now will be damaged by the Guardians. So you can still move as well. So let's move a little bit this way. So that's another big guy blinded there. Trying to get them damaged by the spirit gun. So he's nearly down as well. That's it for her turn, isn't it? Karlach obviously needs healing. But because we've done everything else, we can't heal this turn. Can she jump into where that is? If so, she could be protected. Yeah. Because obviously she's lost the most health, so she's the one that I'm a little bit worried about we're going to end up losing if we're not careful. Right. What do we do here? Because we're now in a situation where everyone is around us here. We need to get out of this. How many people does that affect? Only one entity, isn't it? Range is 18 meters. Is it just one person it affects? Yeah. I was hoping it would entangle several. That would be more helpful. The thing is, I know we can take these two down completely if we wanted to, but we're just too surrounded here. We're also blind as well. Yeah, we're blinded for 10 turns. I suppose the best thing we can do here is just fight. Right, it's one down. I know we've got disadvantage, but let's just see what damage we can do. Finish with Flourish. Okay, that's 2 of them taken down. So although we're blinded, we managed to take down a few of them. Right, it's all their turns. Let's see what they do. Blinded as well. Okay, missed the attack on Karlach there, luckily for us. Damage-wise, we're not doing too badly, I don't think. Blindness on Gale now. That's a concern. Sonic backlash there. I think we're surviving. Another one down because they ran into the Guardians. Okay, Guardians just took out the big guys around Shadowheart as well. Shadowheart needs to heal everyone. I think that's the big thing here. So let's swap to Shadowheart. If we do mass healing word, although saying that, it's not a massive amount of healing, is it? Does mass healing word also take away all conditions? No. What about aid? No. I wondered if we could get the blindness off. That's what I was thinking. I think Gale needs to be closer here to be able to heal him. He's not close enough at the minute. So let's bring Gale forward. Downside, obviously, is he is blinded currently. But I still think we can jump him there. So although he's blinded, jumps don't seem to fail. You kind of think they would, wouldn't you? Swap to Shadowheart. Let's do the mass healing. There we go. That's at least gave everyone some health back. Karlach we can now heal as well from where we stand. There we go. There's a bit more back for Karlach. And now, if we can get Karlak, she's not going to be able to get up here. She can shoot though. Low ground disadvantage is the only downside. Don't think I can get her any closer. Or we can.
My little trick.
Let's get Karlak closer then. I know she ran through fire there, but that's fine. Okay, big guy's down. Didn't take them down, but did enough. I didn't even think about the sentinels, to be fair.
My faith will protect me.
Shadowheart's out as well. Okay, our turn. We are still... We're not blinded anymore. So actually, A helped us there. We're not blinded. Oh, that's a massive bonus. We're not blinded. They're too close for range. I'm just thinking we could take them down, but with a hand attack. They're down. We still get a bonus arrow. Is anyone close enough though? They all run away. They all run away, haven't they? Okay, currently they're all too far away to do any more attacks on. Which isn't a bad thing in theory. We want to stay where we are. We can throw though, can't we? Let's do... We got anything left? Alright, I thought we might have some oil or something left that we can throw on the floor. But I don't think we do. Explosion impact. No, I don't think we've got any left. Oh, there we go, we do. Grease. Let's throw this because obviously they're going to try and come towards us, I would have said. And also we can set it alight if need be.
Unleash me.
Right, Gale still got some attacks he can do. Obviously he's in a bit of a condition. He is no longer blinded though. I think everyone's going to be too far away from him, to be fair. Even arrows, yeah. Let's move him over here. And we'll use his grease as well. Why is his targeting so low? He's got very... I'm assuming that... Oh, he's still blinded. So although everyone else was taking blindness away, he's still on. Right, okay, so he's still blinded, so we can't do too much with him then. Fortunately. Yeah, we'll just have to leave him as is, I think. That blindness has saved himself, the blindness is now gone. Oh, he's blinded again. He just got rid of blindness and now he's back. Rare Frost as well. Got to get them guys from up there. Where did you come from? I don't know where that one came from. Alright, Karlak. We can get to them. I can also just throw them off. Oh, not enough movement to get there, okay. We've only got 4 damage, to be fair. Don't need to throw them when we can just hit them. Okay, there's no one else up here. There's only 4 left to deal with. 1, 2, 3. There they all are. Too far away. That's the problem. They're all too far away. She needs to get closer, ideally.
Over there.
There we go. Might be able to do some damage here to Librarian. There you go, Librarian's down. There's only 3 left now. I've got no movement left, so I don't think we can really do anything else at the minute here.
Need to stay focused.
Healing wise, yeah, Gale's still blinded, annoyingly. Let's swap to our character. Need to be able to get some damage done. And we should be able to hopefully get some arrows here as we can. And that double hit, I will say, Cam, that was the best thing ever. Never knew about that. The double hit a minute ago is brilliant. So there's only 1 left. We've got 1 possible sentinel left now.
Can't give up.
Maybe able to get...
Onwards.
them now. Obviously, Gale is blinded, so we can't use him to really do anything here. Sacred Flame. Ah, I saved it. That's annoying, isn't it? Okay, healing words. Do a level 1. Who needs the healing? Gale. The annoying thing is he's still got blindness, so his spells don't go that far.
Of course.
Doesn't mean he can't hit though. No, target's too far there. What about Scorching Ray? No, still too far. I don't think we can do anything with Gale then to help us here. Can we throw Alchemist Fire? Let's throw Alchemist Fire, that won't work. Did 3 damage and they're burning. It's better than nothing, that's kind of all he could really do, really. Okay, it's out of the game.
So much for peace.
If we jump down here, we should just be able to do an arrow, to be fair. We'll jump across to here. And then we do an arrow. Straight down. Fight complete. Okay, let's get a save in quickly. I don't know what happens next, but let's do a quick save. Obviously, we now need to let Shadowheart do her thing. Are we going to kill the Nightsong? There's a few bits of loot here as well, actually. I'm going to end up being... I have too much stuff on me, aren't I? I need to start sending this to other people because we have no space on us. Right, well, before we speak to her, we might as well loot everything we can. Watch out. Otherwise, I don't want to miss out on anything by speaking to her too soon. And since we have got a decent amount of loot here. Great Club. What does that have on it? But the fact we won, I'm pretty happy with that. That went really well. That looks pretty good. 9 to 16 damage. That's for us to hold. We need to check that to who can actually use it, to be fair. Let's send this stuff to Gale. What else we got here? Onyx, light crossbow. We're going to desperately need to sell things as soon as we get a chance to. What's the plaque say? Send in a silver blood. Give me the loot. There we go. A smitter. Got to keep an eye on Karlach. I'm giving everything to Karlach really. I've got to make sure we don't overload Karlach. There we go. Spread it around a bit. But yeah, we've got to pick everything up first. Because I don't know if we're going to miss out on everything else once we do what we need to do here. There's another plaque.
In her blood be anointed, dark justice.
So we need to make this decision. I'm assuming the next thing to do is whether to let Shadowheart kill her or not. We're about to run out of time as well for today's stream. I would like to obviously make this decision today so we kind of know where we're at for next time. I can overrun a little bit today. So much gear though, that's the problem. I hate leaving stuff behind. That's the other problem. And because I know I'm going to overload myself, I can't just loot all. Although I can for a minute. That one. We're not overloaded yet. We've done those. Oh, there's one there we haven't done. And they're all falling down because I walked over the stuff. Okay, the only other thing is up there. We can ignore that. Let's do what we need to do here, because obviously time as well. Right, I'm assuming we need to let Shadowheart do her thing.
Baltezar has drawn his final
I can't believe we took
rancid
Baltezar
breath.
down straight away as well. That worked brilliantly.
A pity it was not my hand that brought it about. Instead, it was you. You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Considering she's been soul caged, I thought Baltezar soul caged her, but Baltazar's dead.
Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
Okay, I think this will be the decision.
To be a dark justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only
She's trying to convince
until,
her.
of course, your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong.
Oh.
You may yet be able to sway her from the path of
Could we sway her from the path of duty to the path of light?
And Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless.
This is telling us it's a big decision. That is obviously going to affect the story going forward. We can trust Shadowheart, do not interfere. Do as you must. Is this truly what you want? Choose your own way, Shadowheart. You cannot allow your goddess to control you. Please, Shadowheart, don't do this. There are choices. I don't know. So we do know Lady Shar is darkness. We know it's darkness. Do we want Shadowheart to be that way? We could potentially lose her as well as a companion if she does this. I think choose your own way, Shadowheart. You cannot allow your goddess to control you. I think that is the right way to go. It's basically allowing it to be her choice, but at the same time saying it's got to be your choice and your choice only.
Cannot allow. This is my mistress's will, my life's purpose.
Okay, alright, fine, do as you will. Persuasion, no it's not. Your life is whatever you make it. Don't give up on yourself. Find a new purpose then. My mind is set. Please, Shadowheart, don't do this. Obviously, it's going to have to be persuasion, I think. What do we need? 30. Okay, we're not persuading her. Guarantee that now. We're not persuading her. Yeah, no way. 30. There's no point using inspiration either. We're not going to manage to get past that.
If I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shar asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
Okay. Alright, you have my support. This is wrong, but I can't afford to lose you. Do what you must. You want to fight? I don't want to kill her. The only thing really we can do is this is wrong, but I can't afford to lose you. Do what you must.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, empowered to kill the child of a god.
So we didn't do well at trying to convince her not to do it.
I am, little assassin. For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
What? She knows
Much
her.
has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart?
See, she doesn't.
Your own
Shadowheart
life?
doesn't remember anything
I
before her
sense more
mission.
in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
Or we get another chance. Killer, let's finish this ritual. Persuasion. There's no point in persuasion. We're nowhere near high enough. She knows something about you. Spare her and see what she has to say. Let's try and do that one. Because if persuasion's 30 again, there's no point. Karlak approves. That's the mark on her hand. She turned it down. She She actually turned it down.
I can't believe I just did that.
I didn't think we'd done enough to
Lady
persuade her,
Shar,
but
would you
obviously
say-
we said enough to make it right.
What will happen to me?
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your past is not yet lost. Your future is not yet fixed. Lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, oh then, we will have much to discuss.
I think this has turned out to be the way he wanted it, really. Although I thought we'd failed it several times over. The only downside to this is because the Nightsong is still alive, Thorm is still invulnerable. So how we're going to deal with that, I'm not too sure. Maybe a graphical issue there. Hand going through the side of a pot, or the broken bit.
Our Lady of Silver.
But it looks like we've freed the Nightsong. Thank you for the like, but that was much appreciated. We were overrunning the stream a little bit just so we can finish this point before we can save.
The Nightsong is no more.
The Nightsong is no more, so will Thorm lose his invulnerability then? If she's changing.
I am resplendent. You have given me a great gift, little one.
Two little journal updates, we'll check those in a second.
Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your dark lady? Perhaps you feel a staring of
I'm amazed she didn't do it. I really thought we'd messed up.
But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield.
She's already got a good
And
weapon.
the Moon Maiden will provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
Okay, ready for what? To get out of this place, absolutely, for my weapon, naturally. Ready for what?
To kill Ketheric Thorm.
That's who we're going to go after next. So he is no. So by the sounds of it, he's no longer invulnerable,
We need to
which is
leave.
what we needed.
Lady Shar won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did.
Okay, if Shar is angry, she's being remarkably quiet about it. Let's try that.
That's what frightens me. She must be angry. Yet, I don't feel it. Or hear it. There's only silence.
Why is there silence?
Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Nightsong will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorm.
She's right, we need to get there as well, but we are out of time for today. As soon as we get a chance, we'll save. Okay, there's the way out then. Hang on. I was about to move towards the portal. We were told before the mission, this mission could change everything around us. I think we only lost one mission because of doing it now, and that was helping one of the Myconid's friends, potential cure. After we'd already been told the cure was impossible. Which is, looks like the Nightsong is getting rid of the darkness. So this was the Shadowfell, there was darkness everywhere, and I think she's lifting it.
A powerful ally. Well chosen, Shadowheart.
Acolyte, Shadowheart is inspired.
The heavens upon him now, and no hope of resurrection.
We'll The journal, we need to get out of here. We've got the journal look at as well. We freed Nightsong and have been blessed by Celine for Saloon for saving her daughter. The reward is a moonlight glaive. Look at the damage. I know it's only compared to us. Let's have a compare it to Nightheart. Shadowheart, sorry. Better than the Blood of Lathander, which I'm surprised by, because I thought that was a really good weapon. Okay, we want to get out of here. Obviously, we need to stop. We are out of time, but we need to be in a safe position to do so. We also need to rest. Okay, before we can do anything else, we need to speak to Shadowheart.
For a moment.
I thought I was done for. I thought perhaps I might have been dead. This is all like some sort of terrible dream. But it's real, isn't it? I stood before the Nightsong. I heard Lady Shar's words. And I failed her. Worse than failed her, I defied her. Just because of what that Aasimar said. I tried to leave, but Shar blocked me. Punished me for failing her. I thought I knew the limit of pain that the incurable wound could inflict, but I had no idea. It felt like I was suffering the agony of 1,000 people all at once. My blood was boiling, my hair was on fire. I thought I'd claw my own face off with the pain. But then she released me. Banished me, more like.
So this has happened while we're leaving. In her head, Shar has been
that all of her children
punishing her.
Know me and revile me.
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies. And as for her divine magic, admitting who empowers her now may break her spirit for good.
Okay. You made your choice and now you'll have to live with it. We're all alone in the end unless you count the tadpole. If there's any consolation, I think you did the right thing. I never thought you'd actually defy Shar. What was going through your head? If there's any consolation, I think you did the right thing.
You're lucky to have such confidence. Me. I think the full price of what I've done has yet to reveal itself. I'm a target to Lady Shar's followers now. Nightsong
This story has so many twists and turns in it. I can understand why it won Game of the Year last year. I know it's not for everyone, the turn-based combat and sometimes it can be a bit slow, but story-wise, it is incredible.
All I can do is help hasten his demise, and hope that answers soon follow.
Okay, how are you feeling?
Do you really need to ask?
Probably not.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if that changes. I need to have a look to see if that changes what she can do.
Shadowfell, Nightsong. I can think of little else.
Okay. You made it, now live with it. I'm worried you're not yourself. Snap out of it, you made a choice, now live with it. Perhaps you should try to appease Shar. She may forgive you. Nightsong has some explaining to do. I need you focused, Shadowheart. There's still a lot at stake. Yeah, I need you focused.
I know. It's just hard to look past this. I feel like a huge part of me is missing. And worse still, I feel I cut it out myself. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future at all.
So yes, you need to speak to Nightsong then. Right, let's leave then. Okay. Obviously we need to go to camp. What I want to quickly check.
I wonder what the next move is.
So she still has magic. I was concerned she'd lose her magic, to be fair, but she hasn't.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So what we need to do, journal first. We completed the relic. We freed Nightsong. She flew across the Shadow-Cursed lands to Moonrise Towers, where she intends to face Ketheric Thorn. In the Shadow-Cursed lands, we found the Nightsong. We found the Nightsong, but it isn't an artifact. It's a living, breathing woman who has been caged in the Shadowfell. What does the wizard in Baldur's Gate want with her? Daughter of Darkness is complete as well, the Chosen of Shar. We convinced Shadowheart to turn her back on Shar's wishes. We've got to go and learn more about Shadowheart's past from Dame Aelin. Which is also another name for the Nightsong. Okay, so that is that done. As I say, we are out of time. We do need, I think our only option really is to go back to camp, isn't it? We're going to need a long rest anyway to get everyone healed, but I think this is the ideal place to stop. The only other thing, because I will forget about it, is who do we give the weapon to that we gained? I like the weapon that Shadowheart currently carries, because it causes blindness around her as well. So I think for that weapon, she should probably keep what she's using. Where's the one we just gained? Don't know where it is. I thought it'd be an obvious one to spot, but I can't. Is it? It's not that. It's a glaive, isn't it? We're looking for. Great clubs, great sword, halberds. Monster Slayer glaive, Moonlight glaive. There we go. That's the weapon we gained. The object shines with a glowing light and a radiance of 6 meters. It is two-handed, so we can't use it if we want a shield as well. Slashing, acid, and it can do radiant damage to 4. The downside is I don't really want her to have it either.
Let me work my magic.
I wonder if we give it to Gale, although he's got fire on his. Gale might be freed of it. It's better. It's more damage for Gale at least. And what's he? Is he gaining? He's gaining from it. To be fair, he loses one of the fire bolts, but he has one anyway. Yeah, let's give that to Gale for the time being. I think that suits him better than changing Shadowheart. Shadowheart's current weapon is the Blood of Lathander, and I really like that because it can cause blindness around her as well. So I think that works better for her. Okay, unfortunately, as I say, we are out of time. We've done another nearly 4 hours today because we've extended a little bit. So that takes us to 56 hours and 14 minutes so far. And we've managed to find the Nightsong. We killed Baltezar in one very quick sweep. We also managed, after being killed the first time, running away during the second fight, we managed to take out the Fiend. That was also the Devil's Nemesis, so at some point we need to speak to him about it as well. He tasked us with killing the big guy. A massive thank you to Khan for some of the advice he gave us. It really did help, especially the fleeing the battle. We didn't even think about that previously. So it's a big fight. That final fight against Baltezar and all the undead was definitely interesting. The first time round, we were massively unprepared. Second time round, we did a lot better. And as I say, killing Baltezar very quickly made a big difference, I think. But that is it for today, I'm afraid. As I say, we are out of time. We are back tomorrow afternoon with Elden Ring. We continue in Elden Ring tomorrow afternoon. 12 PM GMT until 4 PM GMT. That will be tomorrow. Baldur's Gate 3 will be back next week. Monday morning, in fact. Next week. And I think that's about it. But if you're not sure of what the schedule is, check out the schedule on Sunday, and that will tell you of all the live streams coming up the following week as well. Daily content on the channel. We still have Mafia 3 coming this evening as well. If you've been into our daily content, Mafia 3 continues as Lincoln continues his path of revenge. But that is it. A massive thank you to you guys. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're going to be back tomorrow afternoon for more Elden Ring. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.